Hey, y'all. Hey, Golden. Hey, Platt. Hey, Charmaine. Hey, everybody. Hey, guys. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the castle. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. I hope everybody is doing well. You see in the title, Josiah's dad have something to say. But hey, guys. Hey, Nico. Hey to everybody. So yes, this will be real quick as far as the Josiah's dad part, okay? So guys, shout out to our Facebook crew. For anybody that's on Facebook that send me stuff, thank you guys. I appreciate it because your girl not on Facebook, so I'll be missing everything, okay? But guys, listen. I'm gonna put a link and I want you to see it. And I'm actually happy that I am putting the link. So if you think that I'm crazy and you're like, why I just don't put it on the screen? I'm happy that I followed my first mind because I don't want to put nobody picture or anything on my screen for privacy reasons, okay? Okay, so that link that's in the chat right there, I'm going to tell you what Josiah's dad had to say, and you can read it for yourself. This is on Facebook. So Josiah's dad made a post, and he said that he was feeling annoyed, okay? Y'all see it? All you gotta do is click the link that's in the chat and you'll see it. It say, to all my YouTube and content creators, if you show up at my son's court date, you will be removed from the courtroom and asked to leave. I said, ooh, you will definitely want to stay away from me if you don't want to be arrested or worse. I said, oh my. Now, we all know that he can't put nobody out the courtroom, okay? So I don't know, like, I'm thinking, I'm like, what led him to make this post? Something had to trigger him to make this post, right? So I'm just like sitting there thinking out of the box, like, is his dad on YouTube? Have he been seeing the videos? Well, I don't know who all is making videos about Josias now, but did he see our video from the other night? I don't know what's going on, y'all. You said, was that a message to Marcus? It's on the community tab. Click the link. It say, to all the YouTube and content creators, if you show up at my son's court date. So then I started thinking, Charmaine, that's a good question. Did Marcus not just say that on his last live? I'm not sure. Somebody help me out. I think I remember. If I'm wrong, Marcus, please forgive me. I don't like to slander nobody. But when we was on Marcus Live the other day, didn't Marcus say something like he would personally go to the court or something like that, y'all? I can't remember. I don't know why I feel like I heard somebody say they will go to the court hearing or something on October 21st. Hey, Jules, you said Ebony most likely said something. Girl, I don't know what's going on, but the dad is feeling some type of way. He is. So I don't think he's watching our channel. Who knows? This is the internet. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just here to tell y'all that he was feeling some type of way. Okay? Actually put that he was feeling annoyed. You said, yes, Marcus wanted to go. That's what I'm sitting there thinking, like, damn, didn't I just hear Marcus say something about that? But then I couldn't remember because I think that was on the 5-hour live. Y'all know I process a lot of information in my head in one day. You know what I mean? So sometimes I might hear something and then I'm like, damn, didn't I hear that already? I can't remember everything. I'm human. That's the point I'm trying to get to, okay? Hey, Drea. Hey, girl. Yeah, so hope you're doing well, Drea. So I'm sitting up there like, damn, why it seemed like I heard somebody said that? But yeah, I think it was Marcus. So Marcus, if you are going to court, I mean, he can't put nobody out of the courtroom. You know what I mean? But definitely be careful. He said you will definitely want to stay away from me if you don't want to be arrested or worse. So yeah. And I did put our little castle logo thing on the picture that I posted because ain't nobody out here finna be using us. Okay. If you want to do content on something, you need to be finding you're doing your own research. Okay. That's it. Hey Miss Darlene, how you doing? You said, hey D. I don't even see D. Where you see D? Hold up. Hey Pooh. Oh, there she is. Hey D, how you doing? He said, I've been bad. Hope all is well. Yep, all is well with me, D. Hope you're doing good. Hey, Daria. Okay, so Juice said, Ebony sent Marcus a text threatening him not to show up and to go away. He showed a text on the live. He sent Chris home. Oh, wow. I missed that live. The one yesterday. And somebody was telling me that I need to go watch that live. I just ain't had time today because they was telling me about Chris and Uber, and they was probably seeing if they should help with the Uber. It was a long thing about Chris, and I didn't even see that live at all. So yes, maybe that's why I missed that happened because I didn't watch Marcus live. So interesting. Thank you so much, Juice, because I didn't know that. See, that's why it's good to talk to y'all. I had no idea that Marcus showed a text or whatever. So Platt said, I don't know about him regulating who can go in that courtroom. Yeah, that's a bit reaching. But Marcus definitely needs to know if they were sending him messages threatening him. Yes, he said he would go. Yes, you heard correct. Thank you so much, Clarissa. Thanks, hon. And how are you? I hope you're doing good. So shout out to y'all, because obviously I missed something. Ooh, so I'm definitely going to have to go watch Marcus live. You see how they be having the streets been really, really busy. There is no way I can watch everybody live streams, y'all. Okay. Hey, Copper. How you doing, hon? So, Copper, hey, Forgiven. Oh, yeah, I got to finish up that live, too. See what I'm talking about, Copper? You didn't even finish it yet. And I think I said hi to everybody. If I didn't say hi, guys, charge it to my head, my eyes, or something, but not my heart. Thank you for being here. But yep, so I just wanted to touch on that, and I'm happy I did mention it now. So shout out to our Facebook crew. Much love. Okay, I couldn't do it without y'all. So what else I need to say? Do anybody have anything else to say about Marcus? I mean, not Marcus. Josiah's dad. I didn't even drop the link. Silly me. Because the next part, hold up. Let me drop the link and pin it so I don't have to worry about it later. Give me a second. And guys, if you're up in here, be sure to hit the like button for us. Help to push the live out. Anybody that's going to the court hearing need to know what's going on, okay? And if you're just coming up in here, I'm going to drop the link one more time where you're able to read what Josiah's dad had to say. And give me a second so I can pin this link to the panel, StreamYard. And we only have 14 likes. Come on, guys. Can we get to 20 likes, 30 likes, 14 likes? Please help us out, okay? And I'm going to get to the other part that's in the title, but I'm trying to see if anybody have anything. You say, yeah, that post wasn't smart to post in the verbiage you used. Right. Right. Definitely, Copper. So I did pin StreamYard and I got the link to the post. Okay, so now we good to go. I ain't got to worry about keep dropping it. Hey, VMC63. Thanks, fool. What else y'all said? So Pooh said, I think it would be mean. I think it would be mean. Wait, I think it would mean a lot to Josias to see people from YouTube there to support him. True, true. See, his dad probably not even looking at it that way. I don't remember Marcus and his dad having a beef before Josias went to jail, though. I don't remember that. So why? I mean, I don't understand people sometimes. So Copper said you can be annoyed, but you can't get nobody arrested and you have no authority of who sits in the courtroom. True that. And then to have the nerve to talk about get arrested or even worse. I'm like, child. So you say Josias' dad can't control who appears. He must be crazy to think that someone believes that. Uh-huh. So you said he did. He been had a grievance about Marcus. Yeah, but I didn't think it was that deep. You know what I mean? And guys, you probably like, girl, have you been following the story? Yes, I've been following Josias' story. Everybody knows that. But like I said, I cannot remember every storyline, every little incident that happened. I'm human, okay? We all know that Josias have been gone over a year now. So of course I can't remember everything that happened in 2024. You know what I mean? Hey Bills, you say support Josias, I'll pass. Child, but listen, at the end of the day, you said Ebony is instigating. That's why I say it's the flip flop for me. Cause 1 minute she'll be on Marcus live. Yeah, Marcus, hit me up, call me, whatever. And she'll be cool. And then the next minute she's not cool. I don't get it, okay? I don't understand people at all. It just seems to me that when they need help, then it's cool with Marcus. But when they don't need help, it's not cool. So I don't get it, all right? So you said he gonna end up in jail with his son if he acts up in the courtroom. Like, girl. So forgiveness is that deep, being that he asked Essie to back off. So now I'm definitely so okay, guys. This is what we're gonna do. Can a moderator please drop the link to the live stream yesterday? I don't have the timestamp because, like I said, I didn't watch it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna watch. If you didn't see the live yet, now we got to go listen to the live to see exactly what the text message said that Marcus read on that live. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that so we could get caught up because obviously now we're missing a part of the story. I wish somebody had told me that before I came live because I had no clue. You say sorry you wasn't watching the chat. Thank you so much, Plat. So in the live stream that Platinum just dropped the link. Well, her name not Platinum anymore in the chat. This right here, JPlat2913. I hate that. Why did YouTube start doing that? Now they showing your name Platinum Plus. It's crazy. But anyway, that live stream right there is going to take you to Marcus's live from yesterday. And we're going to have to figure out what's the timestamp and all that good stuff to hear what the message said and all of that, okay? Because obviously now we're missing a part of the story. You see, I think the dad deals with grief, embarrassment, and disappointment when it comes to Josias. And I mean, it's totally understandable. Totally. I'm not going to even sit here in front and act like, oh, it do feel some type of way when everybody on the internet talking about your loved one or your life or you know what I mean, and they picking it all apart, and you know people is doing breakdowns and breaking down story. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. And then the charges are also embarrassing. If you're up in here and you're not familiar what the charges are that Josias is facing, it's 3 felonies. And to filter my word for YouTube, I'm going to spell the word out for you. So follow along with me, okay? One of the charges are RAPE. YouTube don't like that word. RAPE, okay? And then the other one is kidnapping. And the other one is, it was gross something. Damn, I wish I still had the thing posted up. I'm trying to remember what was the, hold on, let me get it. I got to pull up my notes from the other day. Give me a second. I'm going to tell you what the third charge was. It was gross something. 1 second. Here we go. It was gross sexual imposition. That was the name of the charge, okay? So gross, SEXUAL, imposition, whatever that is, okay? So, yeah. You say I think the dad. So damn, I ain't at. Wait, you say damn, I ain't. Hold up. You say damn, I ain't at none of that. I am so lost, hon. What you said? What you said, Bills? Type that again for me. You say it seems they think Marcus was exploiting him, but I didn't see it that way. Josias always called Marcus for food and money, and Marcus gave it to him whenever. Yeah, Marcus. Not to be fair, Marcus was there for Josias. He is one of the most favorite interviewee on the channel between the viewers, and Marcus kind of treated him like his little bro. You know what I mean? So he called for food. I remember even days Marcus, well, I ain't gonna say days, but I know for sure at least once or twice, he actually allowed him to take showers at his house and all of this stuff back then. Who remember that? Even when he was talking to, what was that chick name again? What was that chick name again? The one that he was on the street with. Hey,
What's up?
how you doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm
Doing
happy
good.
you showed up.
Yeah. I just got done with my last edit, so I'm about to head out real quick. And on the way there, I figured I'd pop on because I saw what the subject matter was about, and I heard the Facebook message that he posted, obviously to me, right? Um, and it's obviously laughable. The idea that he would be able to stop anything from happening as far as that goes. Um, and of course,
Uh-oh. We lost him, y'all. Hopefully he'll come back. You said did Platinum put the correct link in the chat? I think so. I don't know what happened to Marcus. I don't know. Clarissa saying the plat well, okay, Clarissa, even if it wasn't the last link, it was the last live stream that was on his channel. Okay? Hopefully he'll come back. Um so Copper said gross. So, okay, that charge that I was talking about is a felony actual offense involving non-consensual actual contact with another person under specific. Give me a second, y'all. It's a lot going on, honey. Hey,
hey, yeah, my kids was calling me. So the long and short of it, I'm not gonna keep you guys all night, but the long and short of it is it's completely ridiculous that he would even write something like that. And yes, I would agree with the speculation that all this comes from Ebony, right? And so what you have here is, someone who, I was hoping was like a good, good influence and all that stuff, but she's just been toxic as far as the relationship between me and Josias' family. None of them ever had a problem with me prior to her becoming in the picture, right? And
right,
so, she's telling them, oh yeah, he's gonna show up in this and that and the third. Listen, I said I might show up. Like that trip will cost me maybe like 500-600 bucks that I don't feel like spending right now. And that would be in order to try and support Josias, right? Drum up some type of support because um, you know, as I continue to be on YouTube and things like that, I get recognized fairly often now, right? And one of the things, or should I say, the one thing that people ask me about almost 100% of the time is Josias.
right,
So if so many people are interested in the story and isn't like ultra tapped into the channel to the point to where, they would be asking me out and about, like if they, were following the channel, they wouldn't have to ask me. So, these are folks that, casual fans of the channel or whatever you want to call it, but enough so much that they recognize me in public and that everybody remembers Josias. So that would make me think that there would be some level of positive support as far as trying to maybe raise some funds to get him the best type of legal representation that he can get. Obviously, if you do the crime, you do the time, but you still want to have the best representation that you can afford. And that's all that I would be trying to do. There's no more quote unquote like money to be made or anything like that from that story, that storyline. Yeah, people would maybe tap in, maybe, but maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Like, the algorithm has maybe passed Josias' name in the algorithm. So it's not even like, they're thinking with anything but their ego. And it's completely against what is in the best interest of Josias. So I just be trying to figure out where that type of energy comes from and why. It doesn't make any sense.
I know it's too much going on, y'all.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's too much going on?
No,
You're-
because I keep getting messages and my phone's starting to misbehave. Like, I'm sorry. I
oh,
can't
okay.
pay
You must.
attention and not, yeah, my phone just go like blood, flashing out. So, you know
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
talking about. But oh, just give me a second, y'all. I'll deal with everything when I get off here, okay? But hey to everybody joining us. You said the algorithm, that's a serious situation. But we all know that if Josiah see you, if he don't see anybody else and he see you, he'll be excited. You're like one of his favorite people. You know what I mean?
Well, right. And so that's why it's like, what is the energy like? Like we should be cooperating. We should be working together. Like Ebony acts like I think that okay. All right, let me think this through. I would say that Ebony's beef comes whenever something either bisexual or something about, maybe something that he did as far as the R word stuff. Whenever that stuff is talked about in an objective way, I think Ebony feels like I'm throwing Josias under the bus, right? Which is just not the case. Okay. I have a duty to kind of report things in an objective way when that's the situation. And, when we have the type of person that just doesn't mind, just kind of giving it all to us, right? And just being open with everything, good, bad, and ugly. And so I think that while he doesn't necessarily take umbrage with that stuff, I think that she does.
All
So I
right.
would say that that's probably where that energy is coming from. Am I missing a duck? Hold on.
Hey to everybody joining us, y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all. Hey, I know I missed a lot of y'all. Hey, hey, hey. If I didn't say hi, let's see some of the comments.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Golden say, I've been saying that she's a bad influence and she's manipulative. You kept giving her chances. I told you that she played you when you planned on visiting him. I believe she lied.
Well, I mean, either way, you got to still give it an attempt. So it doesn't matter if she quote unquote felt the way or played me or anything like that. Um, that was still going to be the best route to get to the ultimate goal, which was to be able to offer some type of support, right? So it would have been, for one thing, again, for the level of even a couple of years after, to where people always ask me, whatever happened to that kid, that kid, and that kid, like, yeah, Josias, right? So it's like, listen, let's work together. Like, what is what is wrong with you? So I think that the way that those type of stories, when we talk about, the R word stuff that he did or that he allegedly did, and when we talk about, the stuff that he did with men, I think that makes her look bad, and so that's where she has a beef with me. So,
Right.
yep, yep.
I know forgiving said, but if the dad doesn't want you there, respect the family wishes. I mean, a
Oh, you ain't got to
courtroom
worry
is a
about me showing
public
up.
space.
Well, no. Well, no, hold on now. Let me see. Yeah, listen. I don't know forgiving or whoever. I know you sound like somebody's probably been watching me for a while, and I appreciate that. But I respectfully disagree. Okay, I'm a grown damn man. If I want to show up to a court case, I can do so. I didn't do nothing to Josias. I'm not the perpetrator or anything like that. So whatever, what I'm saying, he got going on, if it's something that I feel like, hey, what I'm saying, it's worth reporting on, or it's worth going, or it's worth showing my support. Forget whatever the dad talking about. That's the same dad that had to see that had to
We didn't hear you.
his
You're
son.
going out, Marcus.
So I okay, hold on, I'm off the highway. Just hold on.
And of course, guys, if you want to come up, if you want to hit the link, be sure to come up. The link is pinned in the chat. Feel free to come up and ask your questions, or you not ask
Yeah,
questions,
feel
but
free
say how you
because
feel.
right because listen, at the end of the day, I think everybody has selective memory. Okay, um, if his family respects his wishes, listen, his family saw him on my platform and had to get in touch with me in order to, even be able to see him and get up with him and find him and all that stuff. So we're not gonna sit here and oh well respect the family's wishes. Like no no no, the family is the same family that had him out here in the first place. Okay, and you know needed me in some form fashion, in order to be able to get in touch with him and get him back up to Ohio. You think he would have gone back up to Ohio that first time if it wasn't for me spending nearly 3 hours convincing him to go and convincing the dad to let Emily come up there? That just wouldn't have happened. He would have
True.
said F off and been done with it. So everybody loves me when they need me or when they could benefit from me. But as soon as they can't, or as soon as, whatever is going on is like kind of put out there, all of a sudden I'm the bad guy. Like, remind me what did I ever do to Josias or Josias's family?
Yeah, your channel reunited them, so we got to give you credit for that.
Me reunited them. I listen, man, listen. I made sure I reunited him. Also, in some ways, kind of made sure that he was straight out here. On the back end, a lot of times, and ultimately, just like I say, bought bus tickets, just did all type of stuff off screen, bought food, this and that, all that type of stuff. Um, you know, like miss me with that, miss me with
Even
that, and
even
frankly,
one day, I don't mean to cut you off, but even one day it was something so petty that he called you for. I won't even go too much, but it was something that wasn't even a need, it was a want. And you actually still sent him the cash app. And I was like, really? He called you for that? I remember giving commentary about that. Remember? It'll be
I mean,
just
I
be
don't
like
remember
he wanted,
exactly what
he
it was.
just it'll just be like, oh, he wanted to buy a cigar or whatever from the store. Marcus, can you send me an Uber? Marcus, it was just always you. I remember that much.
Well, and so I take umbrage with our awesome supporters, right? But that have these type of like soft jelly belly type of opinions. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, respect the family's wishes. I have not done anything to anybody. Okay. And at the end of the day, whatever Josiah did to get himself put in that situation, hey man, listen, this is real life and it's grown people stuff. And so if he was a part of the story on the channel, he was a big part of it and everything else. And if I decide that I'm gonna go up there on my dime, on my ticket, that's my business. And it really has nothing to do with the family or anybody else. Josias is a grown man. Okay? If I go up there, that's that's on me. And if he don't like it, he can express that to me himself. Okay, but and like I said, I never said, oh, I'm definitely going up there or anything like that. I just kind of threw it out there as an idea that I had. But in
Right.
reality, I'm chilling. I'm on a budget. I ain't doing too much right now, so it ain't no pressure like that. But just the idea that they would even come at me like that, like it's just wild. It's definitely wild.
Yeah,
So anyway, I'm at my spot, so I'm not gonna stay on, like I say, too long. I appreciate the opportunity to get up here and allow me to vent. All righty. And
yeah.
y'all can continue on with the discussion now that I have chimed in with my side. So I appreciate you, and definitely y'all have a good one.
You too. Be safe.
All right,
Thank you.
for sure.
So you say clearly he must watch you or his wife does. Do anybody want to come up? The link is pinned, y'all. He said his dad should be angry with himself. Yeah, because I remember even when he went back home with his dad, when they got, reunited and stuff, he was playing the instrument at church, going to church, doing all this stuff. I actually thought that was great. And he was doing so good. So I don't know. I just really feel like Josiah's messed up big time. Okay? Yes, Andrea said, please, welcome to the castle. Please hit the like button and subscribe. If you're enjoying the content, you don't have to, but if you are and you feel gracious enough and you want to support the content and the channel, you can send a cash app via Vibes Queen 6 at, cash app or super chat or super sticker or wherever. Thank you all for being here, okay? You said we all saw what you did, Marcus. She wasn't with you when you were shooting in the gym, putting all that work. Yeah. So yeah, guys, let me know. Do anybody else have anything else to say about Josias? Because then we're gonna go to the other part of the show about, the street sector, regular everyday drama. Okay. We give the real stuff first, and then we go to all the little petty drama after, if that makes sense. Okay. So Golden said it's not your Mark is gone now. You didn't send Joe to ATL, but you helped with his family get him back. These people lack gratitude. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Drea. Thanks, son. And I always throw it out there. Child, now you hear that I'm out here begging. I'm not begging, but I'm bringing content, okay? We're not dealing with, the drama and all of that stuff, but thanks so much, guys. But yeah, seriously. So I'm gonna see if anybody have anything else to say. Uh-oh, my thing is stuck, y'all. Hold up. Golden gifted a membership. Let's see who got it. Thank you so much, Golden. Y'all gotta bear with me for a little bit. Bear with me for a little bit, y'all. I'm looking at several screens and I got a lot going on. Give me a second. I'm trying to see who got the membership. I see it say, I don't know. I see it say gifted membership. Hey, Miss Geraldine, how you doing? But it wasn't showing me who got it. Oh, there it is. It said Monroe to Dallas was the one that was gifted a membership. Welcome to the castle. You're officially a castle resident. If you're up in here, be sure to tell Golden thank you. And thank you so much, Golden. My whole thing is glitchy. My whole StreamYard is glitchy, y'all. I'm having a hard time putting the stuff on the screen. So I take it, you say heavy tongue. Wait a minute, who got heavy tongue? You say it's people that clearly care about Josiah and what's going on with him. Yeah, I honestly care about what's going on with him. You say she and her heavy tongue, Liz needs to chill. No one is trying to harm me. I take it you talking about his girlfriend. No one is trying to harm him. Shake my head, no shade. Yeah. Am I happy that Josias is in jail? No, I'm not. If he did whatever he's accused of, well, he needs to be there. That's common sense. You do the crime, you got to do the time. But I don't wish jail on anyone, okay? And if I did miss you coming up in here, guys, welcome. It wasn't intentional, okay? And shout out to all our moderators for always holding the chat down for me. I appreciate y'all, okay? You say, y'all, I had to remove my last comment. Juice, you be acting up, Juice, but it's so good to see you. I see it now, Golden. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Haitian Rude Gal, Bad Gal, another building. Girl, I didn't even get to say hey to you when you came up in here, but I did see you. Thank you so much. And thank you to our Cash App crew. I appreciate y'all. I will not say your name, but you know who you are. Shout out to you, okay? And thank you all for being here. Yeah. Hey, Copper throwing up the hearts. But I take it nobody wants the link. Nobody want to come up. Thanks, fool. I appreciate it. Shout out to y'all. Thanks, guys. So now y'all ready for us to go to the other segment of the show? Let me see. Y'all ready, ready, ready? Let me stop acting up. But no, seriously. So what else was in the title? Okay, the part that was in the title was I blocked them all. Okay? And I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. And then I'm going to tell y'all what I mean by that. Okay? Okay. So what I mean by I blocked them all was I'm being lied on, guys. I know I touched on this yesterday. But what we're not going to do is make me out to be the bad person that I'm not. So now if you're up in here, you're like, what's going on? We're shifting from Josias and we're going to street sector news. You know, I give all the reaction on what happened in the streets. So, yes, yesterday the lady from the funeral home, Dead Rose, she been accusing me that I'm mistreating her moderators and all of this stuff over there. I actually forgot when Marcus was here to address that with him, but it's not a big deal. So whatever, right? But what I did was personally went to her channel. Everybody that's a moderator on her channel that I know for sure I see over there, even if I don't see them over there, I blocked them. Why? You said that don't make any sense because now when they come in Marcus' chat, I won't be able to see anything that they're doing. But you know what? That's where one of the other mods come in, okay? One thing nobody not going to do is lie on me and say I'm doing anything to anybody. So now what's going to end up happening is can't nobody say VQ, can nobody come back and say VQ mistreated them. Can't nobody say VQ timed them out. They can't accuse me of blocking them. All of that because I won't even be seeing them, okay? Because what she's doing is not cool. She actually, I'm talking about Dead Rose, trying to spin a narrative now that I have a problem with Las Vegas because Las Vegas be over there on my ex's channel. And I'm doing this lady all kind of way because, hold on, let's make sure this is the right person. I think it is, but we got to make sure. Hold on. And no, the hell she did it. Hey, girl.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, you are messy. You are messy.com. Child, look at the name. When did you get married?
I don't know. I was officiated by a certain CC in the sector. He
Oh,
performed our
gosh.
union.
Oh, my gosh. Y'all see this foolishness? Look at the name, y'all. But yeah, I blocked them because I don't want nobody to lie on me. And now she's trying to say that I'm mistreating Las Vegas because she's hanging out with my ex, and that's not true. I don't care what they have going on. If they have something going on, that's not my business. And I honestly don't care. So I'm going to say it for the last time. I don't know Las Vegas. I don't have a problem with Las Vegas. If Las Vegas have a problem with me, she's beefing by herself. We don't know each other. So now since I blocked her, I don't have to see her.
Well,
So
truthfully,
no,
I did hear her say yesterday. She said she had no problems with you out of her own mouth.
okay. I didn't, so thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But what you got to say? Thank you so much for coming up because I actually need 1 second, Copper. You want to go ahead and talk?
Uh, I don't know what to say. I don't want to speak on
Okay.
nothing. You don't want to address. You want me to talk about something?
I just need like 30 seconds at the most. But you know, when I don't have my songs and I don't have nobody up here, it's kind of hard to do anything. So
Okay. Well, get.
I'm
I don't know if y'all in the dark about my name. It's a joke because somebody out here swear being away. This I don't know. You just know how people are. So it's a joke, y'all. Or take it how you want it. If it's a joke or it's not, take it how you want it. They say we entertain weird men as if all these men over here ain't weird. But anyway, nobody can't speak about Wade. I like Wade. Just because he's not a nigga, you understand? He don't give off the nigga persona, the nigga mentality. I guess he's different. He's awkward,
okay. I'm
and
back.
certain people like to speak about their little background, but they don't know Wade is a big part of the history of a culture we all celebrate today. He's part of the origin story. That hip hop culture everybody do today, Wade is part of that beginning. So yeah, you can say whatever you want about him, but he's a big contributor to the origin of hip hop. So I ain't gonna tell all his business, but some people speak like because a nigga don't a man don't present himself as a nigga just because he's a man of color that he's awkward. Say what you want, but it is what it is. Wade is Wade. Yeah, he a vet too, right? He's a vet, so I like Wade. Let Wade be Wade. He don't bother nobody. Hello, VQ.
Girl, I'm sitting here talking to my damn self. I'm sitting up here like, thank you, Raquel, saying all of this stuff. Y'all wouldn't even hear me. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Well, shout out to everybody, y'all. Thank you so much for your support. You say you like Wade too? You can listen to him talk about interest. You could tell that Wade know a lot. He have a lot to share and, a lot of life experiences. You could tell that he ain't all ratchet and whatever. He's very knowledgeable. Let's leave it at that.
Mhm.
About a lot of stuff. Mhm. I was gonna say Day is a mistress. Copper trolling. I told her it's gonna be a storyline with her name in it. Girl, so let me tell you. So earlier I was being nosy roaming these streets and she was over there. We knew it was coming. We said this like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. You trying to get numbers or something, and I'm looking like you been over there on your channel dropping videos of your beautiful country.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Somebody said I'm trying to get numbers.
Now if
Girl.
I
Oh
oh that man looking bitch. Uh-huh.
man, it's funny because I've never been told I look like a man in my life, girl. I hope it's not an animal talking because the face card, girl, you can't go there with the face card. So, second of all, I don't give a. You the one on here trying to supplement your social security check, not me. I don't care. I don't care about none of your numbers. I don't care about your grandson. I don't give a fuck about none that you think I'm supposed to care about on YouTube. That's why you over there crying now, talking about we all were supposed to come together. Who all was supposed to come together? Because you what pact you made with anybody else to say we all were supposed to come together? Come together to do what? You came out here because you used your friend at the time, Golden, to contact somebody you clearly don't like to help you with your case. That was your case. You made that plan to go to his state to do whatever. So now you trying to act like it was supposed to be a group effort. No, it's never been that because you said it yourself. You wasn't calling no number, right? And then you lied about somebody don't want to show their identity. If that's what they don't want to do, that's what they don't want to do. You out there stalking him look like a fool now. So why you want to include your grandbaby is your problem. That's not our problem. Just like everybody else got to do what they want for their kids, that's their problem. He's your problem at the end of the day. So what group effort? And I don't gotta look for numbers. I don't care about. I don't have a YouTube channel. I'm not looking to be monetized because I'm another person. I don't share my personal identifying factors on the internet. So I'm not attaching my name to nothing. I didn't even know how to go live before I had to figure out how to put a fake number in because YouTube asked for a number. So, bitch, go ahead with yourself. You talk about manly looking. Every man I had looked better than what you was married to, what you lay next to. Fuck you talking about? You the
But you
one
know
who
what's
lonely, and you a fucking and you a carpet muncher. The fuck you talking about?
But we knew this was coming. We knew. That's why we said it last week that we're happy. Remember, I said we're gonna be your witness because you've been dropping videos over there on your channel from last year, even shorts. Remember?
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And even when the whole thing was going down with you and him, I had more shorts. I just took them off the public listing. So it's like, girl, what are you talking about? I write what I want to write and I post when I want to post. What I'm looking for
Yeah.
number fours. I think half of y'all retarded. Anyway, I don't want y'all to, if I build a channel, I don't want nobody from your channel. I don't want none of your supporters. You can keep them. So what
And
the fuck you worried about me for?
I know people been going around talking about everybody need to stop, everybody need to go their own way, this and that. I agree. Everything went way too far. But then when she's gonna sit here like now and sit there and say, I'm a victim, y'all, they're talking about me. Let's be fair. I went live yesterday morning. This chick, and I didn't go live last night. So, okay, I gave commentary yesterday morning. She was upset because I gave commentary on her going to court and leaving court and going to this dude's house, acting on Hinge, all of this stuff. I did a poll, and if somebody want to drop the results from the poll, I actually go look. It's on my community tab. If I might feel like dropping the link from the community tab for y'all to see, I did a poll for a reason. How you gonna come on the internet, tell people that you went to court, and you pulling up on people and this stuff, and you expect us not to talk about it? Oh, we're very much gonna talk about it because you put your business on the internet. So the question was, should people get upset when they put their personal business on social media and people talk about it? One of the answers were they know people are going to talk about it, so keep it offline. 92% of the people agreed. 8% say people should not talk about it even though they put it online. I say BS. If you bring your business on the internet, we're going to talk about it. We have all that right. Then she want to flip it and say, oh, so we should be able to dig your life apart because you put your business on the internet. Wrong. I've never brought my business on the internet. Ever.
What did she talk about? What's crazy because I heard her. I was watching a replay of the live yesterday on another channel, and I heard her say she would come to your door. She's dealing with the right people because bitch, I will watch them. I would pay to watch somebody blow your top off on live. You putting up the people's house over YouTube because you ain't got no damn life. I would pay to see that because you really losing your mind talking about you putting up to see people because you want to talk like. All right, all right, whatever. You play with the right people, but when you meet the right person, I'll pay to watch that happen.
And
And
then sit.
go
I'm sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. No, and then
Mm,
sitting there threatening, talking about, oh, I'm striking people now. Oh, I'm starting to strike people, all of this stuff. touch my channel, and I'm personally going to that YouTube rep for her to deal with your ass. I'm telling you that right now, because nothing on my channel is bullying or harassing you. I'm talking about exactly what you put on the internet. If you didn't want us to talk about your court hearing or whatever, you should have never told us. Period.
And then she talk about digging people up. Bitch, go dig your dead mammy up. Go dig her up. And your daddy, who his name is not even spelled right on his damn gravestone. Go dig them motherfuckers up. Talk about you want to dig somebody up. Don't you got a nephew that you could dig up too? Go dig him up. How about you go dig all them up? And you so worried about everybody else, go dig them up, bitch. You doing too much.
Yeah, you looking real unhinged, and I'm not even trying to be mean. You are. Seriously. And then have the nerve to be talking about I'm feeding the streets. I'm feeding the streets. Oh, I always gotta come out here and feed the streets. Okay, so that brings us to our next poll. So I made another poll and I said, who is the most talked about content creator in street sector? I already know the answer, but let's see who really holds the title of Miss Feed the Streets, right? 62% say VQ, which is me, and 38% said Dead Rose. Am I proud of why my name is being called or I'm being Miss Feed the Street? No. But you cannot take that from me that every single live stream people talk about me. Every single one of them. Do anybody disagree? Everybody that go live, my name is mentioned somewhere along the way in that live. Okay?
And
Well,
let
not
me
every single person, because
can,
you have like D go live, D don't have nothing bad to say, but 9 out of 10 people go live, it's about me.
I want y'all to answer this poll, right? Do you think it's weird? It's weird and mad gay. Yes, she calls somebody manly, but you the carpet muncher. Do you think that every time somebody go live, they posting a picture of another woman saying, "Oh, this is that woman over there." One, if you think that's weird and gay, weird and or gay. Two, if you think that's just normal.
I'm sorry. I was laughing at D. I'm sorry, Copper.
No, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting to see if that's okay. If people think that's normal, just sit there and watch somebody keep posting somebody picture of another woman and say, "Oh, that's her." Like, who gives a fuck? You the gay one, so it's more weird that you doing it.
Child. Yeah. Around here flagging people because you mad. Girl, stop it.
So nobody think it's weird.
I don't know the chat at the standstill. Ain't nobody said nothing. Maybe you gotta ask them again. Ask them again.
One, press one if you think it's weird that a woman is posting a picture of another woman, especially that she claims she doesn't like, and every live that's not about her. And then two, if you think that's okay. Well, one, I said weird and gay or both.
Child. I've been laughing at them the whole time because I've been asking them the same question from 2024. Have they ever stopped to ask themselves why I never flagged their channel? It don't matter what they put up, what they say, why. And I'm going to keep asking them that question. But it's whatever.
Yeah, like girl.
There's not one person that said they posted a picture or whatever and I've ever flagged them. Not never. Why is that? And I'll let y'all figure it out. Okay? Raquel got a finger. Yeah, some of them said one.
I see. Well, yeah, I think that's so weird. And it's like you on the next nigga. You got his meat deep down your throat so hard just so you could say I got information about this woman. Like you might as well be a ghetto gagger like Westy at this point, because you got him deep in your throat over a woman, another woman. Like, girl, Get a fucking life.
You said, right, we don't care. But anyway, I'm trying to see what else happened out here. Oh, so as far as red eye, I don't know for the life of me why this dude is so invested. Last night, I clicked on his live, right? And this dude was straight up over there asking my ex to tell him the part that my kids used to play. First of all, why are you still asking this dude about me? I don't understand that. Why is he so invested in children? Mind blown. Nobody else found that weird?
I
Why do
think
you want to know where my kids used to play?
I think all of it is weird that people sitting out here talking about they want to talk to people's spouse about what's going on YouTube. Do you know our loved ones don't give a fuck about no YouTube? Why would we tell about why would we tell we don't even talk about you. Well, I don't know who does, but I know I don't talk about YouTube with my partner.
Mm-mm.
Nobody I've been with, I don't really talk about what's going on YouTube. It's like it is what it is. And then you want to say you want to pull up to my partner. I realize I wish you would. My husband would smack the shit out of a female or a male. I'm one of the women. I support men who swing back on women. I don't care. So you approach somebody's spouse, whether it's man or woman, whether they slap you, put that heat in you, or whatever, you deserve it. Stay the fuck on YouTube. Nobody care about you in real life. Like, keep the shit on YouTube.
Hey, Vaughn.
And then people want to ride with stories they don't know for a fact from a slow ass lying nigga who had a crazy he don't got no healthy relations with his family or real friends or none of that. But he got so much to say about women online that dumped him. Don't you realize that pattern? He got dumped, and then he came out swinging on people with lies and slander. Y'all fuck with those type of men in real life?
Juice said, I'm glad he didn't tell him. That was so weird to want to know the specific park. Like, dude needs to chill out. It is, but the thing people are missing is this guy don't know our whereabouts anymore. The quicker they realize that we are 15 months in, guys. 15 months later. Do you really think that this guy know where my kids be going? So wait a minute. If he leave Chicago and he come to Florida, and even if he went to the park where they was last year, do you expect them to be at the park? I don't get it. It's just weird. It's actually creepy that you're a grown man on the internet so invested in children. Okay? So,
And
and
I
people
think it's
actually be in the chat cheering that stuff on. They're weird too.
and it's
I
weird
didn't
because
see anybody in that chat that said, why are you invested in children? Go ahead.
I think it's weird because people speak on what they think they know your husband does. Like, oh, her husband doesn't take them to the park or he doesn't do this. You was around? You was around him, you know what he does? Like, did anybody think of that? Somebody speaking on somebody that they never met and telling you what that person does. They never met that person. So how the hell they could tell you what that man is doing?
At this damn point, it is what it is. Like I said, let them believe whatever they want to believe. They say he ain't whatever. Who cares? I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna keep debunking shit. But when it comes to my kids, I don't know why he's so invested in my children.
I don't know why it ain't even debugging. People be entertaining shit and don't think about what they being fed, and they just and think it don't make sense. That's another reason why I stopped going over to the Simeon chat, because I realized she was lying, then she was unhinged, and then she speak with a forked tongue. I didn't have a personal problem with her in the beginning. I just removed myself until she said she was gonna get back to the content. But it became a problem because she kept throwing shots about who's attacking who. Like, bitch, mind your business, because you're lying, you're wrong. So stop saying you doing this because it is. Because, bitch, you still don't even have the whole story. And it was publicly put out. And the way it was put out, you still don't understand how it's put out. And you admitted yourself you didn't follow it. So now you think you know more than everybody else because you speaking to the lying ass nigga who started it all?
And
Anyway,
then and then
they dumb and dumber. Those are the two most retarded niggas in the sector anyway. So it's like, let them hang on to each other.
yep, you say you glad I'm stay close to my kids like you do, right? Right. I do. And I made very sure when I enrolled my daughter in school, I made sure I told them people in that office, nobody is allowed to pick up my child but me and my husband. Nobody's allowed. Because you know, when you're on social media, you got to put people up the game, right? Nobody's allowed to pick up my children, which that's protocol anyway. And nobody's called nobody's able to call and ask if my child is enrolled. My child not looking for a job. So nobody should be able to call that school and ask, is my child enrolled in that school? She ain't looking for no job. So why y'all need to know if she come to school here? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say I have weirdos on the internet that steady stalking me and harassing me and hunting me down and all kind of shit. Just no. Anybody call and ask, do my child come to this school? They don't need to know that.
Mm-mm.
Okay? Yeah. So I'm glad I have stuff in space. You say, so that lead me to my next point. Dead Rose claimed that she just wanted to come to Florida and whatever address somebody gave her, she want to go there and all of this stuff. Dead Rose, for the 11 times, you are getting information from a person that no longer know anything about me. And I'm telling you this, if you are lucky enough to find my house, the rest is history, bitch. You ain't gonna come back on YouTube.
Well, bitch, take a trip to New York. 1041 Finley Avenue, Bronx, New York, 10456. Come there. You want to go somewhere and meet somebody off YouTube? Come there. That's where you could come.
Oh shit.
1041 Finley Avenue, Bronx, New York, 10456. Come there.
Girl, what you
Write that
doing?
down.
Wait a minute. What are you doing? That cannot be your address.
It can't?
I
Okay.
see everybody done ran to Google now. Oh shit. Let me go Google this. Wait a minute. What she just said?
Yep. The
You see
building name
all
is
they ass on Google right now, Googling whatever you just said.
Kenton Hall is the building. That's the name of my building, Kenton Hall.
Oh gosh.
You want to pull up on people? Pull up. How about that?
You said you would pay money to see that? Don't do that crazy shit.
I'm dead serious. See, you got so much to say. You want to pull up on people over YouTube? Pull up then. New York is a tourist city. I live real close to Yankee Stadium. You could come through. You got the Botanical Garden, the Bronx Zoo. You relate. You will fit right in.
Uh-uh. I'm in shock. I can't believe you.
Yeah, because bitches talk too much. Bitch, I don't feed into you. You the one who keep going. You realize the sector is trying to do their own thing without beefing, and you the only one still want to throw shots at people and want to act like you got smoke with people.
Yeah. And I think they're really not realizing that I've been leaving them in the dust and going doing other stuff. I don't think they realize that yet. Y'all weren't about sparking up lies to go argue. I'm around here trying to find real stuff to talk about. Okay. So it is what it is. But yeah, I bet
Mm-hmm.
she won't. I bet she. Oh, you know what? I also caught her in a lie. She sat there one time and said, on that live after she left court, she said it was a kid. I'm not crazy. And then today she trying to say she never said it was a kid. Girl, I could put, you want me to challenge me to put that clip up? Challenge me to put the clip up. The day after court, she said it was a kid. Then it wasn't a kid. Now it was a young man. Girl, you already said you sent a kid to knock on this dude's door. Because now she's trying to say when everybody sit there and say, why would you send a kid? If you say that he's a pedo, why would you send a kid to go knock on a pedo door? Now she's trying to change the story. I heard you with my own 2 ears say you sent a kid. And I could find a timestamp. Okay? She did. She's a liar. She be sitting out here just lying, straight up lying in people's face.
Well, let her come to New York, come to the Bronx to do that. Show my picture. Ask for Fat Cat. Anybody can tell you, point you where I'm at.
This shit is so irritating when she out here keep talking about she wish everybody will build their channel, grow their channel, whatever. Well, how about you go live and do a tutorial on how everybody need to build their channel? Because I don't see you're not in no position to build anybody's channel.
That's her coping. That's something she tells herself to cope. That's just a coping defense line that's used. That's her favorite line about anything. Somebody trying to build the channel. And if somebody is, so fucking what? Are you gonna stop them? You can't stop them. But that's your favorite line. Like, and if somebody is, like, you trying to use it like if it's a shame. Because that's the same thing your ass trying to do. You trying to build a channel, right? So when somebody else doing it, you saying it in a negative connotation as if it's something wrong.
The part that baffles me is how she think that she could break everybody's story down, but then she put her business on the internet and nobody not allowed to talk about it. She don't want to be content at all.
Bitch, you free game like everybody else. And if you want to know, I gave Ken a lot of your family information. Since you want to know so much.
Oh, damn.
I want to build a channel, but I gave him your info, bitch. How about that?
Uh-oh.
You want to talk about, people dox this and you want to dox Golden for no reason because you was mad? Now, how about that?
Wait, you said he stole that from one of VQ's title? Who stole that? Wait a minute. Let me see. You can't make this ish up. Girl, and even that be having a typo every time he say you can't make this ish up. Every night he be sitting there talking about you can't make this stuff up. And every single night he typed the same typo over and over and over. Will he be over there in red eye chat? Well, every time I go and check. Not every night, but she's trying to give her channel life off of y'all names. Yeah, because the other day nobody was paying her attention and then she immediately came out here and started just talking. Golden VQ. Mm-hmm. She was literally down to nothing.
Mm-hmm. I like 6 people in chat. I remember one last, she was talking. She said, nobody dropped down yet.
You know what's so, girl, you funny. But you know what's so crazy about it though? Because Queen Spirit, and I'm not trying to get Queen Spirit in no drama. I'm trying to make a point. Queen Spirit be in the chat. You would say as one of Marcus' day one mods that never left, was rocking out the whole time. So you would just, in other words, say Queen Spirit will be considered like a senior moderator then. You know what I mean? From the beginning of time. But why I brought that up is to say, if me and Golden was in fact in the chat, timing out people, blocking her people, unwarranted, whatever, we don't even block people. So first of all, let's start there. Nobody gets blocked on Marcus' channel at all. Every time they do something, they'll get a warning. Then they might get 5 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever it is. Then if they keep doing it over and over and over, the most they'll get is 24 hours. We don't block anybody at all. right? So do you really think that Queen Spirit would sit in the chat and just see us blocking people for no reason and don't say anything? You don't think at some point she would have been like, why y'all just removing people for no reason? Come on now. That don't even
Well,
make sense.
I'm laughing at Drea comment.
Girl, if you don't stop, Drea, you need to stop. Hey, Simon. You say.
And speaking of Marcus, right? She claims that it just don't make sense to me. This don't make sense to me because she was she's so upset about Mark this and Marcus that. She tried to throw him in a drama, and obviously they have a conversation behind the scenes about it. So now she came out, she's disappointed. Just like she like to say, nobody could control my channel. She always swear somebody want to control her fake ass mental health awareness channel. Bitch, you are the mental health case. But anyway, she so she's like, and I stopped doing his content. I stopped. And it's like she keep emphasizing that. Like, who asked you? Who asked you? But why you? But my thing is, why you so disappointed in Marcus? What he tell you that you so disappointed in? Because you say I'm disappointed in you. Why you disappointed in him? What he told you? What did he tell you that he? Won't you tell us that? Help us understand. Because I want to know why you so disappointed in him. You trying to tell him what to do with his channel?
She
You can't
mentioned
tell
a
him what to
text
do.
message, and I'm still trying to see what the hell was in that text message.
Right, because that's what she said she's disappointed from. That whatever text message exchange they had. So what did he say to your ass that you so all of a sudden disappointed and you don't want to cover and you don't want to cover his content no more? But you was over there acting like um Congo the Amy. You ever saw that movie with Amy the Eight, the Congo movie? She dropped on the pin over there talking about Josias content. Oh, you can't do Josias content like me. I was like, what the fuck, man?
1 second, Copper. Let me make sure this golden. And I'm frozen, so I'm gonna have to drop off and come back. Hold on. Golden,
It's
this
me.
you?
Yes, it's me.
Okay, I can't even scroll my screen or anything, so I'm gonna have to drop off and come back. My whole phone is frozen. I was getting way too much stuff going on, and now I done got knocked off. I'll come back. Give me a second.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I want to know. Why she's so disappointed and all but you acting unhinged because somebody covered Josiah's case. Like do oh my god, I don't even want to say nothing because listen, I work in correctional health. I work in the psych wards. I done worked in criminally insane asylums. She belonged there,
I'm going to
and she's
tell
not
you why.
and she's not fit to own a pet. I don't even know why she's allowed to have a pet. She is not fit to own a pet. I can tell you that for sure.
You know why she's upset with the Josiah story? And all of a sudden she started hollering Golden's name, I heard. Because I missed that. I didn't see all of it. I wasn't sitting on there watching this lion be for all those hours straight with that BS. Because I can't put my hands on her through a computer screen. And all I'm going to do is get annoyed. But she was jealous because, like how she kept talking about Golden was sending all these texts and all this stuff. Yeah, Golden was doing the research for some of her content, especially when it came to Josiah's. Like the all the videos where she got a lot of views. Yeah,
Hmm.
because I was the one getting the documentation, the court documents for her to be able to show them, and everybody's like, "Ooh, she got the documents." I am the one who got the police report. I am the one who got all the information on the victim up from her up to her address, her name, address, her description, and everything. I got that. The only thing that her low down lying right hand man did was read it for her. And then she talked about it. That's why she's mad. Because she knows or she believes in her head, oh, Golden got it for Vise. Well, bitch, you fucked up. You burnt your bridge. You didn't know how to treat nobody good. And you keep running your fucking mouth more and more and more, which all you doing is digging a deeper hole for yourself. Now, bitch, do you do the content on Quita? Okay, you do the content on Quita. So, like I said, that's what she's mad about. And I'm glad that we someone mentioned about this blocking people on Marcus's channel, which never happened. Now that I'm thinking back, last year, she was on Marcus's live. And then later on, she said, oh, somebody timed me out or something like that, right? And I was thinking to myself, well, I had seen her in the chat, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a time, they timed her out for a little while, right? She reached out to Marcus. And that's when Marcus made the decision to get rid of all of Sonny's people, because he was under the impression, most likely with Sonny's people, it was only Queen Spirit and Black, okay, which were his, like Byeee said, day ones, okay? So the other ones that were left was Sonny's mods, which was Warlord and Lucretia Bass. Now that I'm thinking about it, I told Vibes this the other day. I believe she was lying. And that's why Warlord has an issue with Marcus today. Remember when Warlord said something about Marcus? Because that B pumped Marcus up to believe that it was Warlord and Lucretia or Warlord or one of them that did that. It was one of Sonny's people. She's very manipulative and she's a damn liar. Look how she just keep making up stuff on me. Every time she come, I'm like, damn, if I was this bad, why would you hang on to me? Why, when things was going on, you was like, no, because you was trying to hang on to Golden. If y'all go remember with some of her lives, it was like, no, Golden is she was almost talking like that dead eye fool. Big hitter or something. She was saying like, no, Golden, yeah, like Kenyatta said, she was acting like, oh, she was so concerned about Golden. So how did it go from that to that? Bitch, just keep it real. You lost a good virtual so-called friend. Your mouth, your behavior, your lies. And then she's trying to make it. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I agree. I think Warlord was falsely accused.
Yeah. I believe Lucretia, he just got rid of both of them, like, because he thought it was out of Sonny's people, and those were the only mods left. That's why Warlord is upset and hurt. And now I'm starting to believe, like, how she's trying to create this scenario with Vegas. And somebody said that Vegas said she didn't have no problems with us. That's her trying to make Vegas has. And I hope Vegas, you came from, I believe, you came from 30s hood. You ain't crazy. You know what time it is. You see what kind of shady person you're dealing with. I know you're probably stuck. I was too. Once I realized she was trifling, you know what I'm saying? I tried to ride with it. I wasn't stupid. But I was still trying to ride with it because I know, they got trifling people, but I would try to tell her shit. Look how she keep putting this girl up on the panel when she had the mess. That's why people are coming for that girl. I know the deal and I know her game. Okay? So like I said, she's trying to create something, and then somebody said that Vegas said she ain't got no problem with Vibes. Okay, she's trying to create something like Vibes was trying to do something to that girl because Vibes was moderating.
That's her MO. And I realized, since you brought that up about the previous thing with Warlord and them, right? That's her go-to, because when she first started tagging Marcus in the drama, she brought that up again. When she was like, your mods, she was like, your mods attacking disabled people or your interviews or whatever.
Right.
So when Faye, I know her name is Faith or something, I don't know, but when Faye came on her panel one day after Marcus live, and Sheena, said something to the thing about, oh, I'm not going over there because of this and this, and try to make something that's not happening, make a problem that doesn't exist. Faye said to Sheena herself, I was in there, I dropped the rose, and nobody bothered me. That's exactly what she told Monkey Speaks.
Mm-hmm. She tries to create problems and make problems, and they should all see that what she's doing. They might be just letting her. I know I was on that side. But if you all notice, like she's trying to make somebody go and keeping up, she's trying to keep up these problems. Golden would be the one not even giving opinions. People know that. I wouldn't even give opinions. The only one I start talking about was that one over there, and that's because he kept on going live and pulling me in that BS for no reason, unwarranted. I've got the recording. He's already admitted what he did. Okay, on several times. I'm not lying about this. And I wouldn't even be making too many opinions on him. Not like that. But I ain't about to let nobody. I don't know where these people think they can just come for people. Like, where y'all come from? Like, you don't know people retaliate? Hell, out here out here, they don't just retaliate. Niggas, that y'all get to playing with niggas, they don't just retaliate with you. They'll take it out on your whole family. Like, for real, for real. That's why I don't know why these people ain't. Let me just be quiet. But like I said, I'm jumping around, but like I said, I don't know where. So that was the only reason why I was doing what I was doing. I was never going in her chat talking about Sonny. Never. I might be listening. I might be secretly agreeing, or then some stuff. I didn't know a lot of what was going on. But the thing is that I already peeped her. But I'm stuck now because I'm already, you know what I'm saying? But when she did that BS back in May or whatever, June, talking about vibes, got golden fight. She know good and well that nigga was messing with everybody. That's why now she didn't said it on her live. We got the recordings. And now people seeing, you know what I'm saying? I even saw where Image went in there and was telling him, and she was talking about it. We know who he was bothering people. He was really bothering me. He's already admitted. A weirdo that he was admiring me. He was mad because I was supporting. He was trying to pull everybody away from this woman. He was trying to tear down her whole channel. Okay? So let's not act like we don't know this. So the thing is for her to be sitting up here talking about, we didn't have conversations. She know I got screenshots where he got the monkey and was for her.
Hi.
And was and harassing her. Unwarranted.
Hello?
There was some times. Yeah.
1 second. Let's see. Hey, this speaking facts?
Yes, how are you ladies tonight?
Hey, good
I'm
and you?
good.
Good.
I,
I'm sorry, Golden, I'll let you finish up. And then
Okay, yeah, I'm
whatever
almost
when it's
done.
free, I'll go. Sorry.
Yeah, because I know you gonna have some
I don't know
tea.
why when everybody come up, their circle is automatically white. Like right now, copper, golden, and speaking facts circle is white.
No,
I
it's
don't know why
not.
I keep
Mine is
doing that.
colored. Mine is
Nah,
not white.
it looked
No,
like it
on
is.
outside it's colored. But on the live, I see it as white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so anyway, damn, what was I saying about this
Uh,
monkey? Oh, so much I can say with her lying self. When I decided I was gonna leave her totally alone. When she made that false narrative, like vibes, she was really trying to attack vibes, but using me. I don't play them kind of games. It got Golden out there attacking this man. Don't play with me like that. Don't play with my fucking name. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? And although we talked afterwards, if the bitch acting like, yeah, she done got rid of everybody. Bitch, don't nobody want to come to your channel. I got rid of you. Go back to your lives, ho. And after that, you won't see me in her chats anymore. Vibes will tell you because she kept going on and on. And I told Vibes, I don't even want to even go over there because it's going to piss me off because she's going to keep on manipulating these people. Okay. The bitch
Exactly.
called me. The bitch called me after that. And we talked for a quick second. Okay. And then next thing but I never went back until the day when she called me. And I just happened, I wasn't even going back. And that day I decided to click on and watch it. That's why I was like, I don't know who be leading me to this shit where I come on right on time. Okay. I had not been over there. I was good on her. She stopped getting any kind of tips. See, she don't know nothing about tips. I could imagine what kind of family she came from, because to think that somebody who's giving a tip is a payment, bitch, you poor, broke down, nothing ass B. I stopped giving her tips for any of her commentary. Any of that. It all stopped. And like I heard about, she gonna say, and I ain't gonna even go back and forth with this. You all know she's a liar. Her people who's enabling her know she's a liar. Okay, whether they want to admit it or not, they want to keep playing and playing. They don't even know how to just say be quiet when she's lying. They fall into the dumb shit instead of just stepping back. But
And
like I said,
that's
huh?
exactly what I said. Why I left. Because of I was catching her lying, making she was leave a live and come back. I'm gonna leave this alone and come back entertaining drama. The next live she put, keep saying I'm gonna get back to the content, but you keep coming back with drama. I was catching your lies, and then when you see me over here in the chat more, you know it was me and Golden that was going at it with him, because even before me and Golden, he was attacking a lot of other people. He put up a fake mugshot of Mocha. He did all he was attacking a lot of women in the sector.
I can name them. Image, you, I, her, even her. Since you forgot about that. I remember one time he went in on he typed in, he even went said something about Cam, MGO. I mean, I could just name a whole bunch of people that he would just be naming off. Big Tasty. Uh, damn, it was just so many of them. Like if you know what I'm saying? It
Tomo
was on,
doctor.
huh?
Now,
Tomo doctor.
Yeah.
And
now,
it's like we wasn't attacking him for nobody. So that was my issue, because you kept trying to put out this narrative like, oh, she over there got people doing her dirty. First of all, she wasn't going back and forth with him. It was us. At that time, there was no back and forth between them. Between this CC and him. It was us that he started attacking from the audience.
now
So
I'm gonna
that's
show
why I
y'all.
left.
I'm gonna show y'all how flip floppy these YouTube streets is, right? Everybody sat around and heard me say about 2 weeks ago to my ex, hey, I give up. I'm waving whatever color flag you want to put on it. Please move on. I'm leaving you alone. Please leave me alone. I'm talking about every single day. This dude hit a panel. He talk about me. He's still doing interviews about me. Who is really the one that's obsessed? This dude even did a part 3 series talking about me last week. Part 1, 2, and 3. Did I say anything back? Nope. So I'm allowing y'all to see who is really obsessed. Now go over there. Y'all can see it for yourself. A castle thumbnail, part 1, 2, and 3. And look on my channel. And I'm gonna ask you, where's my rebuttal? There's none.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
my
who's
thing,
really obsessed?
you stupid bitches over there, right? Y'all let him tell some story about some kids in a foreign country. That result of some trauma, family trauma. We know, like from a person that's known to make up stories and admitted he make up stories when he's mad or hurt. He
Yeah.
said it himself. My thing is, why would you think he would know all that information, but he can't tell you where they at, who they with, what's their
The
ages,
names.
something.
Yeah. Who did she leave them with? Their names. And that I ain't seen her in a long time. I don't know if she changed or she still has her account, that butterfly lady, but she might have, changed accounts, or she probably just woke up and realized she messed herself up, that she put her foot in her mouth, because she came to Vibes Queen's channel in the comments section, harassing Vibes Queen unwarranted, talking about she was gonna see, she's in Jamaica and she's gonna find those kids. Then she reached out to him, asking him more information about the kids. I doubt if she got it, and if she did, she ain't gave her nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I realized, I mean, she probably realized, and then seeing how this woman kept going and going and going, that she, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Tell his own, why he don't tell his own story? How he don't know his daddy, his mommy was on drugs. He's a great baby. He grew up abused. Let
Why
him tell
didn't
his own story.
right? Why
How
didn't
he
he
Now,
tell
wasn't
us that?
loved.
Why didn't he tell everybody in advance that his two kids are not only siblings but cousins? Why didn't he tell everybody that he married one lady and then had a baby by her niece, and then she filed for divorce, and then he married the niece? He never told that, but we discovered that because he kept going and going and going and going.
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have to go to speaking facts though. We
Okay.
gotta be fair.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm
Huh?
going on mute.
Hey, speaking facts.
Speaking facts, you on mute.
Sorry, while we're talking, while we're
Huh?
I was trying my voice changer to work.
Girl,
While
get your
we're
AI
talking, I was
voice
trying to use my
ready and
voice
come on.
changer. Can you hear
Huh?
me now?
You're breaking
Can
up.
you hear me? Hold on.
The
Hold
AI
on, hold on.
voice
Let me take out
changer is
my
not
my
working.
earpod.
That's what it is. The AI voice changer is not working. Speaking facts. Listen, she said speaking facts have a voice. AI, huh?
Can you
Oh
hear me
no,
now?
girl. Is that your voice or the
How about
AI?
now?
Girl, we
It's the
hear you. I'm
AI,
just
girl.
messing.
I'm trying. I know. It's the AI. I have to. Sorry, y'all. While y'all were talking, I had to pay for the premium plan. You know, my trial ran out. Like that. Ah! Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. First and foremost. Okay, I got a laundry list of things I want to say. First of all, thank you for letting me use your platform to speak. I feel welcomed here. I feel welcomed on other platforms. I know that the Raging Monkey wanted me to go on her platform, but I refused to give her views. So I wasn't dumb enough to hit her link. And she's the type that she'll just kick people off and then say that they came off anyway. So no, I will not give her views. Um, Let me address a few things. First and foremost, I am an 100% black woman. I am a beautiful chocolate woman, college educated. So to say that I am white because the way that I speak, you are insulting yourself and you are projecting your internalized oppression, meaning that you believe that black people cannot speak properly because you assume that everyone was raised like you in a fucking crack whorehouse, by the way, with uneducated parents and parents that only told you to indulge yourself in getting drunk, high, and sleeping with people like you're a pit bull. So, now that that's out the way, another thing. She said that I was coming after Vegas and I was talking ish about Vegas. So Vegas wanted to get on the panel and cuss me out. First and foremost, yes, I'm from the Valley. Hence my voice. Yes, I'm a real actual Valley girl. I'm not fake bougie. I'm not whatever. I'm actually from the Valley, okay? I am born and raised in Woodland Hills, California. Next statement. Um I would like to say that I heard Vegas's energy towards me and like, oh, you were talking ish. I wasn't talking ish. All I said was that you said that if the monkey comes to LA, she would be good because of where you're from. And all I said about that was I don't give a F where you're from because I know everybody on the blue side, the red side, the orange and blue. And you had all this energy and pressure. You want me to hit a link. Baby girl, you're in Vegas. It's nothing for me to catch a flight. So let me know your location. I'm sure you probably live in Henderson because most people who can't afford to live in California end up moving to Vegas. That was the drag. Anyways, but so and then for you to actually agree with the monkey and say I have to be a white person because the way that I speak, do you know how insulting that is? Like that means that you guys really perceive black people as nothing but dirty and low. And now that makes sense why the monkey at her grown age carries herself the way she does when she's supposed to be a grandmother, but she does not carry herself like a grandmother. Second thing, Vegas and the monkey. You guys said that, oh, I'm going on people's panels because I want to be famous. Bitch, what famous? What type of fame do you have? Why would I want to be famous with someone who hangs out with crackheads? What do I need fame for? I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I'm in the freaking valley. I go to celebrity houses. I get invited to celebrity parties and stuff. I get invited. I've dated celebrities. The fuck I need to be on YouTube to be famous for? If I wanted to be famous, I could create my own channel. I can go viral on fucking TikTok just showing my lifestyle. No. And you said, oh, that you don't know who I am because channel this and that. First and foremost, I've never had an active YouTube channel. I was a part of OCOV with Larry and them. Like I said, how we have lawyers and all other types of people who are trying to get kids reunited back with their parents away from R. Kelly. But that doesn't mean that I wasn't still watching everything and I would still discuss stuff with OCOV. They know who I am. And yes, we would have Zoom meetings because we would have plan of actions on how to try to rescue these children and also find ways to give them resources and access to therapy along with the parents. Why? Because we were a real organization and we were people who have, special backgrounds, come from like have different connections and everything else. Just like how we have people who lived in the Bronx, Brooklyn, whatever, they would go down to the courthouse to try to support the parents during the trial. So we were actually making change in this world. We weren't claiming to be, oh, a mental health channel, whatever, but then you were just ranting all day today saying that you're mentally unstable and that, oh, you don't care if you pull up to his house and if anything happens to you. So if you know that you're mentally unstable, how can you say that your channel is about mental health and healing mental health and generational patterns when you need to be in a psych ward?
Well, damn.
You you need to be in a psych ward. Sorry, y'all. Um,
She
you
do.
need to
I
practice.
said that. She do.
Yeah, you need to practice what you preach. You can't even take care of a dog. You like all this energy and time that you've invested to be in New Orleans, you should have been spending that time with your grandchild. Because kids only stay kids for a short period of time. Or you can invest that time in getting a GED, getting a trade, doing something, learning how to read. Go to the library. They have free programs where people will read books to you and teach you how to read.
And train your raggedy ass dog, because that dog is not trained.
It's
Mm-mm.
not trained at all. Like, you should not have any animals, first and foremost. It's like you're living in a car at your grown age, going around the world, driving a 1996 car. Like, you need to get your life together. You have nothing to show for your life. You don't have a place. I mean, you have a place, but you're using government assistance. But instead, you're stalking someone over YouTube. You're threatening vibes. You're threatening other people. You're threatening Golden. You're saying all these things when the truth is you're just so mad. Oh, because she also brought up like donations that, oh, Golden's promoting your Cash App to get you more money. You're so jealous and salty that like Vibe's channel is growing. She's getting money. Other people's channels are growing. They're getting money. Other people actually genuinely like them. Why? Because you are such a negative person. You lie so much. You contradict yourself. First, you said that it was a child. Then you said that it was a base head. Then you did threaten Ken. A lot of people have the recordings. You did threaten that person. You said that you were gonna take the life of him and his wife, and that you were it was the person that you paid to knock on the door who told you not to do it. You also admit to the
Yeah,
fact that you
she said
called
she saw
Kiki.
black. She
Yeah.
said she saw black. She said that.
Yeah. Then you also admitted to the fact that you called the fake bougie and her man or whatever, and that you were on the phone with them after you told them how they looked. And so it's like you contradict yourself so much after you say people are lying, but you're the only liar. It's like you lie so much that that's probably why your nose looks like that, because you cannot stop lying. So it's not gonna stop growing.
And
You're
you know what I realized? I realized this stump face looking bitch, right? She was on the panel with me yesterday. She didn't have nothing to say to me. But you want to come on live and talk shit and think somebody want to build something off you? Is that like you weird? You weird. It's like you ran off the live yesterday. You was on the panel with me. If you had something to say to me, you could have said it. But no, you ran to your live to talk shit about me. And bitch, I don't give a fuck about your whole life. I don't. I'm laughing at you right now. Everybody laughing at you, cause that's your grandson, and that nigga had you on here crying. You
Now
fucking
she had
bozo.
energy for Sunny instead of you, and you was on the panel with her for a minute.
Exactly. If you had something to say, why you didn't say it to me then, bitch? Like, what's wrong with you? Don't try to use my name to build no fucking fake false narrative. You dizzy asshole.
and then she was saying that, oh, that I'm jealous that her and Vegas are beautiful and all this other stuff. Girl, if you're that beautiful, you'd be able to still afford to live in California, because
And she
there's a
want to
lot
talk
of rich
about
men in LA who
you
will
want to talk
spend
about
money.
if I'm supposed to pick with your husband, I supposed to pick with mine. Let's match picks.
Like, you
Speaking facts,
fucking,
you true. That's true. These men out here, if you beautiful, they don't give a fuck if you got a dime to your name. They will take you in to take care of you to show you off. Period.
yeah. You don't have to, like, if I tell you the people that paid my tuition and my rent, okay, like, you just gotta be pretty. That's it. They want to be seen with you. They
You
care about
breaking
getting
up a
mail
little
approval
bit.
from others. Like, oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
saying, you just gotta be pretty, and they'll just be happy to be seen with you because they want mail approval from others. Like, you don't even have to mess with them or nothing. So, I don't know what she's talking about, but anyways, back to the monkey with the growing nose. Um, you're saying that I'm jealous of you because you're beautiful and that you want me to turn on my camera. girl, you cannot even turn on your camera for 15 minutes to go live because you know it's a jump scare and that everybody will literally report your channel saying that it's gruesome content. So you do a live showing your face. That's why you ran off of that other man's channel when he posted a picture of you. You got so pissed off you jumped off and went live cussing him out, just all because he showed who you were. Because you went to speak on other people, but then once he pulled up your picture, oh, you want to run away. And all I
That
gotta
bitch
You
say
look
notice?
is,
just like her daddy. They look
You
like they
notice?
got rabbit teeth.
You
What you say,
notice
Goldie?
she never told him it was her. She ran off, but she was just entertaining that fool. That's why I just keep watching. And I told Vibes, I said, all of them people who come up there giggling and laughing, you know what I'm saying? He's going to turn on them. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's going to check them. He's going to do all this stuff. And out of all people, the way he, on his old channel before he lost it, and even at the beginning of this channel, that's all he was doing was talking about her, calling her a liar. You know, he used to titled the lives as Planet of the Apes. Like, where was you when
Mm.
he was doing all of that?
Yeah, I noticed it's a
exactly.
pattern. You got some of them. Oh, I got to go get my snacks. Oh, I'm waiting on Brown Eye to go live when Brown Eye was talking about me, right? Where Red Eye or whatever. Yeah, and then when Red Eye say something to them that they don't like, oh yeah, they disappear. Mm-hmm. It's cool when he talking about VQ though.
But it's funny
Okay.
that when Golden brought up about her being jealous and niggas pay. I remember her ass was talking shit, talking about women sell about day and worry about men take care of him. That's because you're retarded ass. You think you if you laying up with a man and he got you paying bills, bitch, you losing. You losing. You the 50-50 bitch. You could be that, but don't hate on other bitches. And I'm so manly. Bitch, I don't pay rent. I don't pay bills, bitch. My men take care of me. And I'm not even no Barbie or no dime or none of that. But I'm far my face card definitely better than yours. And I can read and I can bring something to the table. You don't got nothing to bring to the table to no man. And you a carpet muncher. You can't even get a woman to take care of you. So you losing. You can't speak on nobody else. You losing on you go both ways and you can't find one lane to stay in for nobody to stay with your little ugly ass. So you keep getting dogs.
And she's so worried and concerned about what we doing and what we got going over here. Bitch, be concerned about what that ugly husband got going over there with Wendy. Yeah,
Hmm. The
Your
big
kid's
white girl.
stepmama, your kid's lovely stepmama, your
yeah,
kid's lovely
yeah.
stepmama
The
who they
one who
love and
you lost
adore.
the one who you lost your ugly man for, that 600 pounder. You keep talking about all these. You always want to exaggerate. 400 pounds, 600, whatever kind of pound it is. I wouldn't give a damn if it was 1 pound, bitch. You don't have that ugly nigga no more.
And
That nigga
guess what? Wendy is
ugly.
actually pretty. Wendy is a pretty big girl. Okay.
She
She
is.
not bad looking. And
She
She
Wendy
is.
is.
get invited to the birthday
And she
parties
dresses
and she
cute.
don't.
She
Did y'all
is.
hear that? Wendy
And
Wendy
Wendy
gets
lost.
invited to the birthday parties and she
y-
don't.
y- Yep.
Mm,
And also, Wendy looked better than her big. So imagine if Wendy lost that weight. Like she keep talking about all these women, but all these big women look better than you, ho. You
her
can't even
sister,
afford to even put no weight on your ugly ass. But
her
the
sister
reality of
big.
it is, Wendy is the real grandmama. Wendy's kids, bitch. Let me go ahead and tell it. See, I have never told none of no stuff on her, and I'm really not because it's really a waste. I just respond to the bitch sometimes, not all the time, but I really haven't because I've been letting her go and just dig a deeper hole for herself. Because all this defamation and all this shit, baby, you prove it, and I can prove everything that you're saying is a fucking lie. But when it comes to Wendy, bitch, that's the real babe. That's the real grandmama. Remember, monkey, when the baby birthday party, you never, but I never heard you say anything about getting excited about buying nothing for that damn baby. But remember, when your daughter bought them t-shirts, she had the t-shirts for the mama, the grandmama, granddaddy. She bought two grandmama, at least two. I don't know. Can't recall if the little baby's grandmama on the daddy side had one. But remember, you was pissed off at your daughter, and you didn't even want to come. This bitch didn't even want to come to the baby's birthday party. Instead of saying, I'm coming, I'm gonna be looking fly, fuck that hoe. I'm coming to the She didn't even want to come to the birthday party because Wendy had a grandmama t-shirt. Her daughter was pissed off. Why would your daughter feel like Wendy deserved a grandmama t-shirt? That's because Wendy has been the motherfucking mama and grandmama. Bitch, keep it real. Trying to sit up here and lie because you jealous of me and my fucking family and children. Talking about I ain't had no relationship with my motherfucking kids. I heard you said that you're the one who encouraged me to take my kids to Memphis. Well, bitch, what you gonna say when I bust out with these receipts of me buying plane tickets for my kids before that Memphis trip? In fact, before I even knew who the fuck you were. Okay, bitch, stop playing with me and my motherfucking family. Okay, so like I said, Wendy has been the grandmama, and I remember you told me that she considered Wendy's kids her siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't
Because
did
I
speaking
saw them.
facts? Didn't I'm
They
sorry.
was at
What?
the grandfather Willie funeral. All in the pictures with them.
Where was you, bitch? You the wife? How come you didn't show up, ho? Where was you, bitch? Yeah.
I'm
So
snatching
yeah.
my pearls. I'm clutching my pearls over
And
here.
you know what? I think she is a truly a generational curse because you see how she lost her man, right? But she ain't divorced. Her mama was the same way. That man married other women after her, but she ain't never she kept that man name like that was her man. She kept and that man done moved on to other women. She kept that man name, Miss Robbie. Yeah, that wasn't her last name when she passed away. That was the dad's name who wasn't even with her who been left them since they was kids. He moved on.
I had
To,
thought she. See, I thought that. See, I'm learning something new because I thought that she was with her daddy in the house. That's how much I really gave a fuck about her. That's why you want to talk about my parents, bitch. Please, my parents were fucking married, and guess what, bitch? They were separated, and guess what, bitch? My father died a married man to my motherfucking mother. Oh, they had been separated for 3 fucking decades, bitch. Yeah, I
yeah.
came from a motherfucking nuclear family. Oh, and my daddy
Wait a
didn't have no motherfucking kids on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
wait a
And,
minute. All this tea need to come with a warning sign. I'm over here burning up.
and what about Miss Virginia? Miss Virginia didn't even know who her baby daddy was. She moved from Nueces, Texas to Colorado, and that's where she raised Miss Robbie at, basically. And
Oh,
Robbie married a fake pimp and a womanizer while she living
oh,
in the
so it is
projects.
generational. It is generational. Who your
Mhm.
granddaddy, ho? I know both of my granddaddies. Bitch, who's your granddaddy? Who's Miss Virginia's daddy? Oh, she was one of them Texas hoes.
Mhm.
It's a story behind that because my mom's family is from Texas, and my uh dad, woman, my daughter's dad, his family is from New Orleans, and he knew that my family, well, the ones I was really close to, was from Texas. And he used to always be like, we used to be fucking with each other, and he used to always be talking about them Texas hoes. Yeah, she was a Texas hoe.
Mhm. Yeah, cause she got a lot of family still in Texas. I saw them ugly bitches too.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, is right.
Girl, we got to get that family. Like she want to get in this shit, bitch. Get the family tree.
Right. You want to dig
Let
shit? Go keep digging, bitch. Dig all you
mm-hmm.
want. Cause I could dig too, bitch.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn, what
Mm.
happened to speaking facts?
Girl, get yourself back up here. Facts.
You and your AI voice.
Yeah, leave that AI alone up here. You're going to have to play that another day.
You're breaking up, Goldie.
I said she gonna have to play with AI another day. Come on back up, speaking facts. I'm
If
sick
you're
of
up
her.
in
Like
here
I
and you're
said,
enjoying the show, guys, be sure to hit the like button for us. It's appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, like
yes.
you don't get me started. I try to keep this type of energy on my own page. But bitch, don't come out here. You don't come out here talking shit the next day when you sitting right next to me. And if you had a problem, you could have said something. You're a fake ass scary bitch. And one thing you can learn about me, I don't give a fuck about no police or no court papers either, bitch. I gave you the address. You got my picture. You could do what you want with it. Make sure you pull up. You talk, and I heard her mention talk about going back to Texas to go see family and talk about how um I don't want to conflict the cases, but you know who I'm talking about, the one who helps out Vaughn. She knows she's over there, so she was talking shit about like if she gonna pull up over there on her too. Like, bitch,
Ain't
you get
nobody going
beside
to no
yourself.
mother.
Go
Huh?
ahead.
She talking about take your ugly ass on to Corpus Christi. Corpus, yeah, Christie. What's the name of that place? I'm sounding like that dumb bee now.
Yeah,
Corpus
Oh, I
Christi.
Corpus.
forgot to tell y'all. I forgot to tell y'all. Listen, listen, listen. Why y'all didn't tell me there's such a thing as a progress server? I did not know that.
What is progress server? I didn't know nothing about
She
progress
said
server.
she's gonna get the progress server to serve him the process.
I'm thinking when you saying progress and you said a server, I'm thinking it's something on the computer with YouTube, a server. God dog it.
No,
I
she
was
she said the progress server gonna serve him the process.
girl, you know
I
she
just said,
retarded.
what?
It's
No, progress.
process.
That need a flick. What is platinum? Flick, flick, plat. I cannot. I said I did not know that there was a progress server.
And honestly, I feel like she doing all this for a show. She acting like she doing this in the justice of her grandbaby. Now she's saying she doing for other kids. No, bitch, don't include nobody else's kids. It's your kids you was crying over. You wasn't crying over
She
nobody
not
else's
even
kids.
she
You was
not even
crying.
doing that for the kid.
Well, yeah,
Mm-mm.
it was because she was embarrassed. You was hurt. He hurt your feelings. You was crying. I think she doing this to act like she doing something good to get in good graces with her daughter. That's why I think she's doing this.
No, I don't even think it's that. I think when she got that, she was going out there in Colorado instead.
You
She
you going
had,
in and out, Golden?
I said, I don't. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me now? I said I don't think it was that. Remember when she got that money, where they people were sending her money under the impression she was going to Louisiana. Instead, she drove to Colorado. I think she eventually went to Louisiana because I kept talking about it. She had to make, try to come clean with to make it right. She
hmm
think that's what it is or not because
I
he
don't
just
know
keep
why
talking
we're
about it. Nothing
breaking
to do
up
with the little
now. Yeah,
boy.
we are breaking up. We're breaking up.
you was
Are we
breaking
You
still
up.
hear it,
breaking
right,
up?
Copper?
Yeah, she's breaking up towards the end.
Are we still
Yeah.
breaking up?
No.
Okay. What I'm saying is that I don't think it had anything. It ain't got nothing to do with grandson. This bitch don't even ain't even excited to go see that grandson. Stop playing. He wants some fucking attention. She's doing it more to get some fucking views and some damn dollars from YouTube more than a grandson. She
Yeah.
did it because she knew she had to do it because she was playing that role months ago, like she was going to Louisiana and did not show up. So she got to now clean it up because we made it known that she got the money and went to Colorado instead of Louisiana. She got that
Yeah.
money so she could go make some money. And all she had to do was say, y'all, I'm trying to get to Colorado so I can make some money. She used the
Oh,
grandson. Bitch, she ain't even interested in that grandson like that.
I'm gonna have to
And,
show you what I'm talking about. I don't think you be closing them tabs. That's what we having all these issues. I'm gonna have to show you what I'm talking about.
I
It's
do.
two
I am. I
different
think it,
ways.
no, I closed the tabs. Can you hear me? I think it might just be the area I'm in.
Yeah,
Can y'all hear
well,
me?
yeah. The point
yeah.
is, yeah, like you saying too. The most of it, I think she just putting on a show. It's a show, and you want to talk about how you like to pull up and do court cases. That's there's a aspect of mental illness people that loves to run to the courts too. That's a part. That's a lot of symptoms of some people with mental illness. They like to play with courts and feel like they got courts in their favor, or you know, filing a whole bunch of lawsuits. How they call hyper litigious people. So I feel like that's a thing she picked up from the R. Kelly thing. Like we go to court, or she was in true crime. We go to court. We go to court. I think that's just something she picked up to feel good about herself too. Cause it's like, girl, you
Yeah,
doing
but
too
over there
much.
talking about how she finna burn down some castle, and when she say that, she don't mean the people over here. She only talking to one bitch, and that's me. I'm telling you, Golden, let her touch my channel. Let her touch my channel, and we have a surprise for that motherfucker, okay? And that's not a
Mm-hmm.
threat. That's not a threat.
Yep,
We're waiting.
she talked too much, boy. Like you talk. That's why you in this situation now. Because instead of focusing on your content, you want to keep going back and forth with somebody that was disrespecting your dumb ass. And you
When is
thought
she
because
going
you
back?
say something, they not gonna say something back. You could have
When is
ended
she
it,
going
but you
back to the
want
content?
she ain't going back to no. She gotta find something else to do because she failed miserably when she tried to do the Naomi case. After I mentioned it here, when I talk about it briefly on here, the next day she tried to cover the story, the Nicole Johnson case, and then that didn't do well. Then she tried to. It was something else she tried to do that didn't go too well. She tried to cover, and you keep running right back to the bullshit, creating narratives. Like, bitch, don't include me in your fucking narratives. I don't give a fuck about you, your grandson, nobody. I don't give a fuck about your page, your followers. I don't give a fuck about what you do. I just know you look stupid right now chasing nigga around New Orleans, and you lied to your audience because when he exposed you and said that you knocked on his door, you told him you didn't at first.
And then keep
So
talking about all of us be over here was just supporting him and all of this. I want her to show me where she ever saw me supporting this dude. Show me where with your lying ass. You've never seen me in that dude chat
that
ever.
she was unhinged because she saw people from attacking his chat. Period. Like, bitch, that's us. And she think this is a group thing. Like, he hurt your feelings. He has you on here crying. He ain't have us on here
Wait a
crying.
minute. Hold up. Copper. If she want a group, how come the motherfuckers that's not in her chat? You can't use us. You got some people in your chat. You got them people who supporting you. You got the people who be make when you be lying and they be trying to talk about we poking at you. Bitch, why ain't they came forward?
Mm-hmm.
The main ones who was making some trying to help. Bitch, we the ones who did something. Them motherfuckers ain't did a damn thing. Bitch, use your supporters with your big mouth ass. Now we know that face cousin live near Nola. Did y'all
Yeah,
hear her when
she
she
said
said
that.
that?
She said that she stay around the cousins stay around the corner or something. But I'm thinking from the way she was talking, it might be the same complex. I don't
I
believe it's
believe
around
it
the
is too.
corner. I think it's the same complex. Mm-hmm.
I think so too, because it's a large complex. Because she said, now that's funny how I wasn't even listening to her, but I was like, this bitch still on. I said, let me click on to see what she's talking about with the lies. She said, yeah, and he said he ain't answer, and he said, and I know he ain't moved because Faith's cousin ain't seen a U-Haul come over there. No, Faith's cousin, if she ain't seen a U-Haul, that sound to me she live in the complex. She ain't seen a U-Haul come over there.
She been
Big
doxing the
mouth.
hell out of that other friend, that Rachel one. I'm talking about the amount of info I got on this lady since she started hanging with her. I'm a good listener. I'm talking about I know where the lady work, all of this stuff. Just from listening, if y'all pay attention. Not the exact location, but what kind of job she do.
Well, she's stupid. That's
Oh,
why.
oh, she be at a truck stop. Oh, she work at a truck stop. Then it was something else she said. Oh, Washington State. All of this stuff, where she used to live. All of this. Just keep listening. You'll get it. Mm-hmm. Be doxing the hell out of her own members. I said, "Ooh, did she just say that? Write it down." Mm-hmm. I sure did.
And somebody
And
made
she
a good
so
point this
what?
evening. They said, right, you don't know who you on live broadcasting this. You don't know who you related to that could see this online, and you just exposing so much info. You could be easily caught from behind. You could easily be caught lacking by some. It don't have to be who you expecting. You expecting to see him and his wife. You all that family they got out there, you don't know who gonna sneak up on you.
And you come into their town. Mm.
Exactly.
And it's, you know what? I wanted to say something. Somebody mentioned that Vegas said something about she ain't got nothing to worry about coming to LA. First of all, I ain't coming to look for her, but you better believe she gonna have a lot to worry about. She come fucking with me. And also Vegas, if you are familiar with 30s, trust me, they know who I am. They know my people. Okay, so she gonna have a whole lot to worry about. So, and if you protecting her from this, trust me, they not gonna choose her and you over me and my people. And I ain't up here arguing with you, but I'm just saying, she's trying to get you in a lot of BS. She keep putting you on them panels. Now people are talking about you. Now people are saying shit. She knows what she's doing. She's using you as the shield. How come Lindsay ain't up there?
And you know that lady done doxed herself already, right?
My lady Faye.
She did. No,
She
no,
not
the Vegas chick.
Uh
who's that?
She doxed her own self.
Well,
But I keep that in my back pocket.
well, I doxed
mm-hmm.
myself. So do what you want with that.
You know, she
You know
just
I'm
keep
talking
picking that
about
woman
golden.
up.
I'm saying the Vegas chick. She doxed her own self without even knowing it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
We'll just keep that. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The woman's trouble. So like,
We
she wants
breaking
to.
up
Like I said, I
again.
know. No, that's because I'm talking low. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you
Can
say?
you hear me now? I said that, you
Yes.
know, the broad is trouble. And when you messing with people who are trouble, they get you caught up. But like I said, I know the position. Like, look how I wasn't even saying nothing and I became an easy target. You know what I'm saying? And now that's what's going on. I see that going on with that woman, Vegas. She's an easy target where now she's getting dragged in. But that woman couldn't keep talk me into going on no panels and talking about nobody. You know what I'm saying? And she getting her on them panels. And you know what I'm saying? The woman ain't doing too much talking, but whatever the little talking she's doing, she's getting her kind of caught up. And you know,
Yeah.
you got to be really very careful. And it's easy to get caught up when you don't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
I
So,
said last night that it that lady now, Vegas, is filling the spot that Platinum used to have with her and then that you used to have with her. And it's like now she's trying to act all protective against her for whatever gain she feel like she's getting from her. But she's easy getting her caught up in this shit now too. It's a pattern. When she get close to somebody new, and that's what happens. That's what she does. And it was like I see it. So it is what it is. But and I also realized last night, I mean not last night, just now, like this bitch always mentioning my name when she see me in somebody else's chat for some reason. It's like you see me in Vaughn chat, you had a problem, you had to call out my name about something, some dumb shit there. You see me in Brown Eye, and you was on the panel with me over there. And you got something to say today. You see me when I started coming over here, you had something to say. It's like, why you worrying about where I go, bitch? I don't worry about you. And then you made a balage say, I'm worried that you blocked me. I didn't even know that you blocked me. And I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care that you blocked me. I don't, because you claim at that time you claim you didn't have a problem with me. So if you claim you don't have a problem with me, why you block me? So it don't even make sense. But I don't care. So you blocked me for a reason. I don't care. I don't care about being blocked, girl. Like I don't know what. Don't push that narrative either. But stop worrying about who chats I'm in, cause I don't worry about who chats you in. Just like you feel like somebody worry about who chats you in, bitch. Don't worry about what chat I'm in. Cause I
Thank
realize what
you.
you accuse people of is what you feel about yourself. Don't worry
Then
about where copper go. I do what I want.
then keep talking about, oh, golden over here got me sitting around like a little puppy, all of this stuff. First of all, if anybody watch this channel, you will pay attention to when I come live. I come live in like for the first 30, 45 minutes or an hour. I'm running my mouth all by myself before Golden even come up here. So when Golden come on the panel, I really ain't got nothing much to say. I'm ready to go. Okay. Everybody know that. 1 hour, 45 minutes, mentally, I'm done. I stay up here because the people want to talk. I don't
Yeah,
have a problem if anybody else want to talk. I could stay here 3 hours. I'm done from 45 minutes an hour though. So if I sit up here for
That's
2 hours and I'm quiet, I'm cool with that. I'm done talking.
that's the
Speaking.
hating.
Oh,
That's the hate coming out. Why would
hold
they
on
care
one
about how
second.
you? Okay,
Let's see. But Golden gonna finish her thoughts. Speaking facts.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, my
speaking
AI
facts.
thing ran out. My AI voice changer ran out. I had to refresh it.
Okay, I
Let
was saying
Golden
that.
finish.
Why are they so concerned about how you run your page? She ought to be concerned about how she's running her page. Her people, even one of the women who was hyping her up the other day, was like, "I can't wait for you to get to the content." So, girl, please, that's what she's gonna always be doing. Don't worry about how other people want running their business and their show. It's the jealousy because let's keep it real. She wanted me on her panel. She got jealous the first time she saw me on Vibes' panel. She called me. And I was like, okay. Basically, I went on her panel just to make her happy. Okay. Now, if you want to start talking about panels, at least I'm coming on here being entertaining or having conversations, bitch. I'm not sitting up on your panel just for somebody to see my motherfucking name up there like most of them people who barely say anything. It's just a waste of time. Like, why the fuck are you coming on a panel just to sit there? It's stupid. Take your ass to the chat or go to the clouds and bushes. So no, what you mad because I ain't like Redbone and Lindsay who barely said anything, or they would have to say something? What you think about that, Redbone? I think it was like I was. What you think about that, Lindsay? Well, I mean, they just, dude, they do whatever. Bitch, please.
But let's
you
go
know,
back to that first time she wanted you on the panel though. We went live over here on the panel, right? And then the next day when she wanted you on her panel, who had to help you to get on that panel, Golden?
Vibes Queen. She didn't even like Vibes Queen, and Vibes Queen was very much aware she didn't like her. But Vibes Queen even was texting me to direct me to help me get on this bitch's panel. Vibes Queen, I don't even know why she even helped me. She should have just let it be the way it was. I would have never even been up on her panel. Vibes was actually texting me and trying to calm me to direct me to show me how to do it.
Yeah, because I'm not a hater. I don't have a hating bone. She said that today. She don't have a hating bone in her body. Yes, you do. You got a
you,
jealous personality. Well,
she
whatever.
she acts too territorial over other women online. It's creepy. It's so creepy to me. Like she be so attached to
You went out, Copper. Can y'all hear
more problems
everybody?
that you don't want to admit. All it could be all above, but it's something going on. But I want to say, I heard her say some dumb shit to her audience, talking about, yeah, Redbone is telling me there's a snake amongst us. Like, you collecting with Redbone now? You didn't even know the lady passed away, bitch. How is she telling you you got sex? Yeah, you go check yourself in. Go check yourself in, girl. Now you think you talking to Redbone? Redbone telling you got snakes? Yeah,
Hold
okay.
on. Before we go to speaking facts, guys, can we get to 80 likes? We have 72 people up in here. Take a moment to hit the like button, please. Thank you, okay? And let's go to speaking facts.
Wait a minute. One thing before we go to speaking facts. For those who are enjoying the content, if you're able, tip the host. Cash app is $vibes Queen 6, or you can tip the host with a super chat or a super sticker, whichever you prefer.
And you don't have to hide out in the bushes. It's safe to drop down in the chat. Everybody in the bushes. Only Raquel in the chat. Oh, Raquel looks so lonely down there. Shout out to you, right? But go ahead, speaking facts.
Marcus, if you're watching, I would like for you to hit the link because I just have a question for you. that has to do with that monkey bitch. Cause she said today on her live that, oh, she had a long conversation with you and that y'all are cool. And I just wanted to confirm a few things if I'm allowed to on VQ's panel. Because I think that would be something very juicy. The questions I would have to ask you. Anyways, though, I wanted to get back to the statement that her grandmother was a, a bottom girl,
Her
basically
mo-
the ride or die chick to pimp, and the pimp left her.
her grandmother or her mother?
Both. Her grandmother, right? Her grandmother from Texas, and then her mom.
Yeah, her
So
grandmother. Yeah.
two generations, and then now her. And it's very ironic because that was her daughter's situation. The father of her daughter's child. And by the way, this is my disclaimer. I am the one saying this. No one else on this panel is saying this, nor the Jay. I mean, they can say if they agree or not or anything with what I have to say, but this is what's coming from me speaking facts. So don't hold anyone else accountable or liable for what I'm about to say. But that's the same thing that happened with her daughter. Her daughter's baby father was in his 40s and she was dealing with him since she was in high school. And when the monkey was confronted about that on a panel, she didn't deny it. And she was confronted about it by someone who is also from Denver and knows her, like to an extent, and was communicating with the daughter, where the daughter was venting to her because this is the time when Monkey Speaks reached out to the internet to beg her daughter to communicate with her because her daughter did not want anything to do with her.
Mm-mm.
And this is all documented on YouTube. But anyways, so I think that she should focus on that generational pattern of women in her family always ending up with men who don't want them and men who take advantage of multiple women and girls. And also, the monkey does have about like 15 siblings, half siblings that she's never met before, which is something she stated before on her own YouTube channel. And also, I don't know if her her subscribers and stuff who cheer her on, I think they fail to realize that if Nola in his or anyone in his family or actually anyone on his property decide to blast the monkey where the monkey is no longer here with us, um legally he can't be held accountable for that because she's openly threatened him. She's stated multiple times her intent to try to harm him and his family, just like how she stated her intent to try to figure out who I am to harm me, figure out who Golden is to harm Golden, figure out who Vibes is to harm Vibes. If anybody, any of the people that she's threatened harm her, like, oh, it is what it is. So
Yeah, she bugging.
her, but her doing all this and threatening that person's life and knocking on his door and everything else is a clear indication that she doesn't value her own life. She doesn't want to be on this earth anymore. It's obvious because she's on a suicide mission. Sorry, suicide mission.
Yeah, come to New York City. We pack you up real quick.
Fooling with
Pack.
y'all tonight. I don't know if this live gonna stay green at all. This live
Sorry,
might be
sorry,
straight yellow.
sorry.
Okay, y'all be sure to hit that cash up for your girl. All right.
Well,
Yes,
wait a
y'all.
minute,
Seriously.
Vibes. If it ain't green, you might have to cut it at least the Josiah stuff and make it be a separate video for it to something to be green.
Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize
Jeez.
for that. Sorry. Um,
Bad, because I was cursed too. I'm my bad. I got you vibes.
but her also her documented harassment of harassing Golden, Vibes, everyone else, even Ty, Willie. She keeps saying Willie is Ty. Willie is not Ty. I'm not some white lady who she claims I'm a white woman. Like, it's just really crazy. And I realized that she has schizophrenia because she comes up with these like weird plans. They're trying to take down my channel because I'm famous. They're trying to be famous off of me. They want to bring me down when it's like, honestly, when she did that whole thing of pulling up on on Nola and bringing you guys up, nobody was even talking about her. everybody was doing their own thing. Everybody was talking about other things. Everyone was fighting amongst each other. Nobody was talking about her or focused on her. She's the one who caused this upon herself.
You know, it's funny you said that too, because last night when she was on the panel addressing uh um Kelly, she told Kelly that, because Kelly made a statement that she ran off with, right? And she came back, I guess, later, and she was like, "But why would you say that?" And Kelly said, basically, "I can say what I want. Like, if I want to say somebody's my aunt, somebody my niece, I could say that." And here she goes. She said some stupid shit like, "Oh, my bad." She said something stupid like, "Oh no," because I took it at. She basically was like, "Oh, I took it as you was trying to do something." Like, basically, she was trying to conjure up a whole plan against her just because she made that statement. And I'm like, "How you come up with that?" Just like she came up with this whole thing that she got attacked from a whole different women at one time. Like, who attacked you? What are you talking about? What group of women? Drop, say the names and say how you was attacked. So it is. She's crazy in the head that she keeps bringing up these scenarios. Like, you trying to do this off me? You trying to do this to me? You trying to do that to me? You trying to do this to me? It's like, you're not that important. I'm sorry that you think that you hold some significance, that anybody would gain anything off you, but it's not the truth. It's not reality. So she is really playing these, make the narratives in her head, and the way she lie, and that she keep going on with lies, and she can't even make it make sense. It shows that she's mentally screwed.
Yeah, and then she wants to talk about people's health and stuff, but it's like, when's the last time you've seen a doctor? When's the last time you've like got a mental evaluation? When's the last time you've got your blood levels and everything else checked? Because what, just based on her fingernails, it looks like she has some like diabetes or some heart issues just on how black her fingernails were. It was not a normal black, and
Yeah,
it didn't look like a nail fungus.
or something from medication she's taking, and she want to keep talking about me like Golden got this serious health issue. Well, if I got this serious health issue that you're lying about, why the fuck you fucking with me, bitch? Do you want to be liable for anything that happens? You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who told her about her health issue when she was busy talking about how she said about my swollen feet. She was talking about her swollen feet one time. And I said, she just want to say anything, so I'm just telling you. And I was like, girl, you need to get that check. You need to go to the doctor, because I'm telling you, one time I was, inflamed like that, and I found out it was my heart. I mean, my blood pressure, and I had to go to the hospital. So she was like, yeah, because I got her blood pressure pills too. She went to the doctor. Girl, my blood pressure was high. Remember, she's talked about it. So, I mean, like, what the fuck does my health or whatever she's trying to lie and make it out to be about my blood pressure got anything to do with anything? And furthermore, I'm not even taking blood pressure pills no motherfucker more. And my blood pressure happens with due to stress, or if I'm under a high level of stress. That's why I try to keep myself out of a lot of things. And as far as, that's why I had to let go of a lot of my things that I was doing, because it was stressing me out. But anyway, long story short, bitch, I could pull my medical fucking record, and my doctor told me I didn't even have to fucking take no more blood pressure pills anymore, because I told him I stopped taking them. And he said, well, your blood pressure is good. If you ain't been taking them, and this long, it had been like 6 months, he was like, I'm not going to even prescribe to you anymore. Bitch, there's no documentation that would ever show that. You are the one with a health problem, and you got mental health issues, but that's not going to let you be able to get away with the fuck you doing. And you got mental health issues because you just coming on every day for hours at a time, not giving content. You saying the same shit. She's, you know what I'm saying? She's talking about everybody all fucking day long, harassing people, doxing people, doing all this shit. She done drove over to Nola's house with that bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you why she's outdone and feels defeated, because she knows she messed up when she drove her ass over there and ran her damn mouth talking about how she had something under her seat. I really don't believe she did. She was just trying to scare somebody, but she's too dumb to think like, don't say that, because that's not gonna make you look good. She's too dumb to think, don't go live and don't go over to that dude's house just because you didn't went to the court and got some papers with all them little funky. And I ain't want to keep going with that. But now she's fucking feeling stupid, and that's why she keeps going live. That's the reason why. I already know the deal. She's going live because she went and just going on and ranting and ranting and ranting and ranting and ranting. Bitch, get to your content. Stop trying to suggest somebody else to do a story on Quita. Bitch, you do Quita. We over here on Josias tonight and
We've
Monday,
been talking
Tuesday,
about
and
Quita
Wednesday.
though. We
Right?
was the only one that came out here and gave nobody
True.
else.
True. Well, that's what she
We
need to
we
do.
we talked about Quita from the first day Quita hit the streets. Hmm.
But
I
it's
forgot
crazy.
about that.
I know. I her life revolves. It obviously revolves around YouTube. She doesn't have no type of social life or anything outside of YouTube for the most part. Especially because I remember her used to saying she used to talk to her therapist about YouTube, and it's like I used to be like, you talking like you let YouTube affect you sitting there, you in a professional center where you need help and you need to talk, but YouTube is the subject. I can't. I won't even. I don't know. I can't. I can't see. I don't know. I just can't picture YouTube being that such a big part of my life that I'm talking to a therapist about it, and she's be like, "My therapist said this, and my therapist said that about YouTube," and I'm like, "Your therapist should have told you you need to log off. Like you just need not to be on or something."
That's because her only quote unquote friends are from YouTube. You've never heard her talk about, girl, my friend and I going out like, yeah, bitch, we going to Santa Barbara this weekend with my friends. So you don't hear her ever talk about any of that. And I'm gonna let Speaking Facts finish up, but I wanted to say this because she mentioned something about her daughter. That's the very reason why she keeps trying to put that story on my daughter and I, because her daughter didn't want a relationship with her. Bitch, my daughter calls me all the time, okay? More than I even want her to call me. Both of my kids. You mad, mad hoe. And that picture that you putting around with my daughter and I, bitch, we was out of town in that fucking picture, bitch. We was in Killeen, Texas on military base, bitch. Okay, Speaking Facts. I'm sorry.
You're fine. She's been saying the whole therapist thing that her therapist told her to get off of YouTube since the R. Kelly sector days. So it's like she clearly doesn't want to get off if her therapist was telling her to get off way back then. And like she would still get on every day and find new people to harass, and she used to only have like 3 to 4 views. So then she would go on the people who were like for R. Kelly and like drag all of us who were against R. Kelly and stuff, and just say all these like salacious things that like the things that she's saying about you all. That's the same thing she did in the R. Kelly sector.
Mm-hmm.
It-
I see
it-
she has patterns. Everything with her is a pattern.
yeah, patterns according to her, but yeah. um, but um also, she said that I lied about her first. Like I lied about her not having a place to stay in Chicago and staying at someone's house. Monkey speaks clearly. Your listening skills are on the same level as your reading skills, because I never said that you stayed at someone's house. I said that you flew to Chicago with no place to stay, so you were begging Trevin if you could sleep on his hotel room floor, which you did. And then you thought that Trevor wanted you, but instead he ended up sleeping with one of the other people who were there. I think it was
That's
Yellow
another
Michelle.
pattern. She
Yeah,
always
I
think
guess.
somebody want her or she could have somebody. Clearly not.
Yeah, all the R. Kelly supporters were sleeping with each other, and nobody wanted her. They just left her on the floor like a lonely puppy.
I heard that some man told her that talking about she only look effable.
Yeah, she tried
I
to show
missed that.
pictures. She tried to show pictures to a man, and she was like, and she was like, do you would you take me out on a date? Would you want me? And he told her no. She only looks effable. Then he asked her if she wants to sleep with him right now, and she was like no. Then he was walking to his car, and she was like, wait, come back. And then she was like, never mind. And then he drove off.
She's delusional. Yeah, she's delusional. Bitch, you look like a stomped out, wrinkled up Air Force One, a black Air Force One. That's what you look like.
Speaking of Air Force Ones, oh, so she also said that the video evidence of her threatening to unalive Nola and his family, and also her plotting out and saying, I'm going to their house right now to wait for them to come outside. and I'm
Mhm.
going to react. And if they don't come outside, I'm going to wait for the wife's job and I'm going to wait
Yep.
for her to come out and I'm going to use my thing under my car. So she's saying that that's AI. How is that AI? The only person who knows how to use AI like that or in general is her best friend now. So it's just like, that's not AI. Like, how are you going to try to lie when your videos can be subpoenaed and it can be verified that you literally said this out of your own mouth? It's not AI. It's like you're not even a good fucking liar. You're just back in the same cycle. It's like at this point, find a hobby. Go to a bingo hall. Go like knit some fucking sorry, excuse me. Go knit some like sweaters or something. You are so miserable and you try to put out your misery on other people. Then you're saying that I think I know everything about you. Who am I? Yes, because I refuse to let you to continue to terrorize other people when you can't even look at yourself in the mirror and fix what's going on in your life. Because your life, everything that you say about these people is truly what your life really is. And you're projecting
Mhm.
your real life. Till this day, you still haven't rebuilt your relationship with your daughter like that. Instead, you're focused on other people. You want people to be as miserable as you. You want to believe that they're as miserable as you. That you want to believe that they're a terrible mother like you. You want them to believe that they're a terrible grandmother like you when they're not. And then you're saying, oh, you want to talk about people's husbands? Your ex-husband like does not care about you. You have to sleep in your car and beg people on YouTube to help assist you with the place to sleep. You have to beg people on YouTube to help assist you with the car. You can't even ask the man that you laid down with and created children with to help.
I heard
Hmm?
that they're still married. Allegedly, they're still married, but all he ever do is make sure that she's good on AAA.
No, she didn't. That's a lie. She didn't even
Sorry.
have AAA when that car thing
Wait.
happened. She said
No,
that
let me
he.
tell you
She
the
said that he added her to it. Sorry.
Yeah, let me tell you the AAA story. When she was out there for days with that funky dog, the husband, he's not an ex. He Wendy's man used his AAA to get her to Colorado. I don't know. He might have added her on or he not because you can add somebody on your AAA. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, what is that? I mean, damn. I mean, AAA. If he sent her from wherever she was to Colorado, he might have like he might have the same AAA plan that I have. And what's that? Like 80 some dollars a year? Really, bitch? What you? I mean, like, I don't even think it's $100 I pay a year. I gotta look on my. Put it like this: it's not even enough where I keep up with how much they deduct out of my account every year. So you're talking about a fucking AAA card, really, bitch? When I can give somebody a motherfucking AAA card, so is that what make you special, girl?
Abs up
Please,
in the building. Hey, Abs. Good morning.
I
Wendy's on
I want
Wendy's
that.
on AAA. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I want that stupid bitch. I want to. I want to see her meter. I want to see the miles on her meter because she got sold the lemon. Yep, we looked up the car. They rolled back the mileage. That shit was over 100 something miles. And earlier this year, it said 15,000 miles on it. So I don't. They they scammed you, girl. They scammed the dumbass.
Well, remember, she harassed the old person for the car that she has. She said that she told the old man that he better take what she has, even though it wasn't as much as what he was asking for.
Well, he rolled back that other meter on her dumbass.
Well, he might have not did from my understanding, he was selling it. Supposedly it belonged to his son, and his son stopped driving it, I guess, while he was in school or college. I don't know what it was. But maybe somebody else rolled it back before them, but she was too dumb to check this history of the car. So that's on her. She wanted to try to play somebody, and if the old man did do it, oh, like she thought she was playing him, she got played. That's what she get.
Mm-hmm.
Abs up in here talking about good morning chat. Ain't no chat. Everybody hiding out in the bushes.
Yeah, because
Y'all
She
see
was
this shit?
trying to
Ain't
play the
nobody in the
player.
chat.
yep,
She was trying to
yep,
play the player. Got played, playing the player.
yep. Because it was 198 December. She bought it in March. I think it was March of that year, and they rolled it back.
Oh,
Well,
so it was that man. It was the old
yeah,
man. I'm thinking it was before
Yep.
then.
because that December stayed at like 198 or something thousand miles, and then and March is at 50K.
Oh, Papa played it. She thought she was getting over because he was old.
Mm-hmm.
She played
Yeah.
herself, and so now watch. She gonna be on the side of the street, and hopefully her subscribers can help her get a motel for the night. Because on her way back to Denver, or sorry, to Iowa, it's gonna end up breaking down. Like especially.
Oh, oh, you know what she said? She never asked you to get her no hotel, Golden. She said you offered to get her a hotel. Good night,
You know
Plat.
what? She gonna say that, and I'm gonna tell the truth. It doesn't. She's a liar. She definitely did. I didn't even know she didn't have no money. She called me and told me the story, and I did something to her twice. That's how I could tell you how I know how she rolls. When I said she'll sleep in the car a few days and then get a motel, that one of them times she slept in the car for the whole weekend and then got her home. And I would, I told her I wouldn't say anything. But since you want to keep on bringing it out here like that, yes, I did. So she could just keep lying and lying. I bet you if we took a lie detector test, I bet you she wouldn't pass, and I will. Let's take a lie detector test, bitch. That's what we can do. It's just
Platinum
like with all of
telling us
those
good
texts.
night, y'all.
And I'm saying it just like this for the slow ones in the back, because you that dumb and
Can
slow to
y'all hear
believe all
me?
that.
Yeah,
Yes.
she good
I was
night.
telling y'all Platinum's telling everybody good night.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
good
heard.
night, Platt. Good night, Platt. So you mean to
I
tell
know
me
I'm
people was
behind you
sending?
too.
You
And
mean
we
to
gotta
tell me
wrap
people?
this up. Mm?
You mean to tell me people were sending you photos or sending you texts and you didn't respond and say, who is this? Or what is this about? Bitch, because you know you were on the phone with me and you were requesting this stuff. When I would tell you, oh, I saw something you did, send it to me. Okay. I already gave y'all an example how she did Vegas. I really don't give a fuck at this point. She can keep lying about the specifics all she wants to. She's gonna lie and I'm gonna come back and say, oh, she lying. Yes, she did. Bitch, I can't keep doing all that. I know what I'm handling over here. Okay, she could just keep lying to them dummies, and I'm calling them dummies because if they believe that dumb ass shit, then they are fucking dummies. Because how is it that we catching the lies and the contradictions, and they aren't? So either they playing or they dumb. I don't give a fuck, and I don't even give much of a fucking dummy respect. Period. They bottom of the barrel trash. Period. I know what the fuck she did. Okay,
Good night.
she
Good night,
fucking
Ninja
called
Babe.
me, just
Good
like with
night,
that
Ninja.
fuck. I'm sorry.
And I was trying to catch them before they leave. You know when they say good night, then if we don't answer, they gonna be gone by the time. So good night, Ninja Babe. And we gotta wrap it up, y'all. We done been here 2 hours and 30 minutes.
But
I
I
have a
just
lot of work.
Sorry,
I
one last
way.
thing. Sorry.
no, I just wanted to say if she keep my, I didn't bring her up, so I don't know why. Every time she see me in the chat, she got something to say. Well, bitch, stop bringing me up. I dropped the Addy. If you want to pull up, since you always talk about pulling up on people, you could pull up. But leave me the fuck alone, cause I stopped mentioning you. I don't care about what you do. Like niggas is just enjoying you. Um, show yourself unhinged, and that's all it is. So don't include me in your mess. Cause if you really want to know what I wish to see happen, you'll be thinking I'm evil. But yeah, I'm watching the show. That's it. Leave. Don't put me in none of your problems unless you want a real problem. And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Sorry. The last thing I just wanted to say real fast is you can't. She said that she was fantasizing about an eggplant on her grandbaby's face. That's why she got so angry when she was after she left the courthouse. But I just wanted to remind everyone of the horrendous, disgusting molestation. Oh, sorry, essay fantasies she had about VQ's children and Sunny's children, where she went into detail and put all these false allegations of their children being touched on and like fantasized it out. So you
Hmm.
can't say you care about children, huh? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
So you can't say you care about children, but you yourself went into graphic details fantasizing about children being essayed.
Hmm.
And that's all. Have a great night, y'all.
Good night.
Thank you, Speaking Facts. Guys, if you're up in here, be sure to hit the like button for us if you have not done so. Let's get to 100 likes. We could do it. We got 71 of y'all. We are 87 likes. So 13 more people. Let's get to 100 likes. And if you feel generous enough, we entertained y'all for 2 hours and 35 minutes. Feel free to hit the Cash App, Super Chat, or what's the next one? Super Sticker. All right? Cash App, Vibes Queen 6. Thank you so much, Wade. He said, hi, Kelsey. Hi, chat. Time to put summer clothes away. Yes, Wade. It was cool this morning.
Hi,
This morning,
Wade.
it was cool in Florida when my baby was leaving for school. I was like, ooh, time to get the sweaters out. But thank you so much, Wade. But yeah, y'all, we got to wrap it up. I got school in the morning. So let's try to get up out of here.
All right. Good night, y'all. I'm dropping down.
Good night. I'm
Thank you so
dropping
much,
down too.
Mistress Wade.
As Vive said, hit the like button, go to the right. You see that heart emoji? Tap that a few times. It helps with the channel. And if you're able and you enjoyed this content tonight with all the drama and all the 411, if you can, go ahead to that Cash App, $Vibes Queen 6, or you can super chatter, super sticker, or you can even gift her a membership. All
Yeah.
All of it is appreciated. And even if you can't do anything, you are appreciated for being on this live tonight in the bushes, in the clouds, and in the chat. I'm
Yeah,
dropping
cause
down. Thank you,
we
bye.
definitely gonna be struggling to keep this live green, honey. Yes. Okay. But I'll figure it out. But thank you, Golden. Yeah, good night, Wade. Okay, Abs. It's daytime for you. Thank you, Raquel, for staying with us the entire time. Shout out to all our mods that came through tonight and held the chat down. I appreciate y'all. I couldn't do it without y'all, okay? Good night, Rack. And thank God it's Friday. Woo! Cheers to the freaking weekend. It's the beginning of the weekend for me. Okay? But yes, have a good night, y'all. And see y'all later. You know she gonna be out of her body. But hey, I wasn't bothering this chick. She done did 2 live streams before I could even open my damn mouth. Okay? During the daytime when I'm dealing with school and stuff, she just steady going live, steady going live. Every live stream, VQ this, VQ that, VQ this, VQ that. Girl, go seek some help. I know, Copper Girl. But yeah, have a good one, y'all. See y'all later. Take care.